don't forget to tune in for my shows with Sizzix here on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. What I really love about Hochanda is I get to demonstrate lots of different techniques for you to understand how to use our products and hopefully inspire you. I've got loads of fantastic ideas buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Hello everybody, a warm welcome to Good Morning Hochanda, your leisurely start to the day. Grab yourself a brew, we've got some deals for you. It's rhyming. So, we've got our deal of the day and our sunrise specials. Oh, well, good morning. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a great start to your day. I know I said this yesterday, but it is miserable out there. What is going on with British summer? I'm hoping the weather's going to improve, but at the moment, driving to work, it was overcast and very, very rainy. So my advice, stay in and hang out with us. I'm just going to have a little sip of coffee. Lovely. I'm Snowy. I'm very, very sorry, but you're not allowed coffee in the morning. You're too young a bear. So it's my co-host, Snowy, the newest presenter to the lineup there. Hello, Snowy. Now, listen, we've got some deals for you, so let me explain. Good morning, Hochanda. What we do, we launch our new deal of the day. So this is going to be around for 24 hours. It's a great deal. And that's the whole point. It's a deal of the day. So you've got 2 card kits here. So you're getting both of these as your deal of the day. We're going to put the details in. So this is your Joytopia set of 2 card making kits. You've got your Summer Song collection, 68 pieces in total. You've got your toppers, your envelopes, your papers, everything that you need. Now this is all die cut for you there, so you can see that's all die cut. Ooh, what have we got here? So more of those. All of that, and let me just say. Oh, now that's, hey, so you've got 4 foiled and die-cut topper sheets. I love this. Look at the trees in there as well. Again, all die-cut elements. You're going to be building those up. Do you know what would be lovely? We didn't get an opportunity, but it would have been nice to have shown you like a complete card here. But you can kind of get an inspiration of what you're going to be making there. So it is a great bundle for $14.98. You're getting all of those. You're also getting the, let me just pop that in. Let's look at the other set as well. Popping that in. This is nice too. So I like the colorways, and you can see that foil detail. You've got your toppers there of your sentiments. You've got your little cards. Good quality, actually gloss finish to those too, so it gives it that premium aspect. You've got your larger ones in the mix as well, so you're getting those, and you're getting your toppers too, so you can see all of those. There we go, there's your toppers. So all of that, $14.98. You're saving £25, 68 pieces in total. You are getting the envelopes and you're getting everything that you need. Should we just have a look here? Oh, now that's a little bit tasty. I like that. So you can see, I mean, value for money, 68 pieces. Think how many cards you're going to be making here. These are nice. Ooh, mama, look at those. Love the foil detail in there as well. So at the bottom of your screen, should we see what we're actually getting in the kits? You're getting, and you can see it all just scrolling at the bottom of your screen, you're getting the 4 foiled and die-cut A4 topper sheets. You're also getting your printed glossy cardstock in there as well. You're getting your scored card blanks, everything that you need. And we will be showing you the colours in there as well. Sky blue, have a look at that. Come on, that looks amazing. Oh, you're going to make some really nice cards with this. I like it. It all feels premium, and then you can just see your matting and layering as well. And that's not a paperweight, that is a card weight. Look, you can feel it there. That is a cardstock. Brilliant. That's our deal of the day. We are getting busy. You're getting a whopping saving. You can always get ahead on the website, but you're saving £25. Let's see what's coming up. Oh, we've got John next door, a one-day special. It's proved very, very popular, so don't miss that. Now, we have another John in the house, quilting along with John. So, relatively new guest, the Hochanda family. Please don't miss that. And I'm going to be chatting to John in just a moment. But, my word, has John brought us some good stuff. John, I see you getting friendly. How you doing, buddy? I see you getting friendly with Snow. He's a very friendly bear.
He's a very cute little bear.
Liking the shirts.
Thank you. Trying to bring the
nice.
festivities back.
You're bringing summer. We need it.
We need it with this rain.
It's miserable. How are you?
Good. How are you? I haven't seen you in ages.
I know. So I'll give you a little backstory. John and I, we first met when you did your screen test.
Yes.
You did such a good job.
I did.
No, you did. You
Well,
really did.
apparently.
You did. Everyone was like,
Everyone
this
said
guy's
nice things,
great.
so that's good.
You got bags of personality. No, you have, and that's something you can't teach. Either you've got personality or you don't.
Sometimes you wish you could turn it off.
No, not at all.
My husband says so, at least.
We wouldn't change you. Now, tell us about next hour, because I have to say, I always pay attention. I always tell you guys at home as well. When we've got a guest that comes on and they see the price and they double check it, and I thought,
I'm sure it's wrong. I've got to call it.
this is what John was saying.
Be right.
That's what I'll explain. We've got some lovely fabrics now. We have got a bundle which we've got on the screen for you, and you're getting so much here. You're getting a pattern. Well, I'll let you explain what we're getting here.
Well, it's 2 patterns and 14 metres of fabric. And I'm not going to say the price because I'm sure it's wrong.
Wow.
14 metres of fabric. I just can't believe that is.
Wow.
Well,
so,
it's on now. Look, that's the price for £100. It's insane.
So you're getting a pack. Wait. So we're getting a pack of 15 plain half meters.
Yep.
You're getting 13 half spot meters,
Yep.
and then you're getting the batting in there as well.
It's incredible. That's a huge deal.
That is massive.
Because I knew the deal was there. I didn't know it was that cheap.
So, all right, let's just break this down. So normally you're saying in total we're getting 14 meters, is it? Did you
Yes,
say?
14 metres of fabric.
Okay, so 14 meters now. Traditionally, you'll know if you're getting fabric, and it is a great,
It's really
100%
good fabric,
cotton.
really
would you
nice.
call it quilting cotton?
Definitely,
Yeah.
without
So
question.
you know, quilting cotton. How much would you pay for a meter? Around 10 to 12 pounds.
So, you're putting me on the spot here. My
Yeah.
husband's going to be
Okay.
watching this. So,
Well,
according to him, it's £1.
Oh yeah.
But you're looking at least £10
You
a
are-
metre.
At least, okay.
£10
So
a
let's
metre.
just say, and
Well, it's-
sewers out there can relate to this. That's like £140 worth of fabric.
The wadding,
Batting, yeah.
I'm not too sure exactly what that would probably be about 15, 20 pounds on that.
Easily, so that
And
would
then
be
the patterns are
£160.
£9.99 each.
So that's like £180 worth.
For what is it,
For
$99.99?
$99.99. Now I know
insane.
we're saying that you're saving $25.43, but that's obviously on our price, and we've got special discounts
Yes.
on the show. But I think if you added it up as sewers and appreciate what you're getting, it is coming up next hour. What I would say, hold fire, let John and I take you through next hour. But this is what you're going to get, and look, irrespective of the value, the actual patterns are amazing.
Thank you. I have to say, these are the ones I'm really, really proud of these.
So tell us, with regard to quilting, you're passionate about quilting. How did you get into it?
I just love
I'll
quilting.
let
It
you
was any
sit
form of...
comfortably.
I just loved... I always wanted to learn to sew and do stuff creative.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's quite traditional being in South Africa.
Yeah.
Boys didn't really get to do that. So I thought, well, I'm going to learn. I'm not going to not be a cliche, and I'm going to manage
play
my
rugby.
midlife
Yeah.
crisis. Me playing rugby, no. I could be the ball. But the trying to manage my midlife crisis in a way that you did something constructive.
You can't have a midlife crisis at 20, John. Come
Oh,
on
you're
now.
very
Come
good.
on
Oh,
now.
you can stay.
It's a
you can
South
stay.
African
This is why
genes.
everybody
Yeah.
loves you so much.
But no, genuinely, you can see that you are passionate
Very
about
much so.
quilting.
I love it.
And we've got some great demos as well. So what are you going to be taking through next?
So
hour?
the
What
next
collection?
hour, we've got the Bargellos that I'm going to show people how to
these
do
are
it,
nice.
and then you've got the different blocks.
Oh, wait, now that's lovely.
Isn't it good?
What's that? Is there a name for that block?
So this, now I'm going to probably get beaten up for this. This block is called the Contrary Wife.
Okay.
So I think more husbands could sew when they did that. And then we've got the other one, which is a wedding ring. And these are the most incredible fabrics that have all been printed by Craft Yourself Silly. They're actually printed by them themselves. It's absolutely wonderful fabrics.
They are stunning.
And then I've done them just in a different colourway.
Yeah.
You see, I love a big block. It's got to be done really, really big.
What, do you know what I like is the fabrics you choose to complement the design. It was something actually we were talking about yesterday, and it's so important to get the right fabric for the right design, the right block, and you get it right.
But what is so good with these is the same blocks I've done in many different fabrics.
And it just works.
And it works really, really well. There's another one which I haven't done in these called the Bachelor's Puzzle, which you'll see, which is... well, that's why I kind of thought it's sort of the marriage of quilting of blocks. It's brilliant.
I love it. And this is the wedding ring you were saying?
That's the wedding ring one, yes.
This is nice.
And then one of my ladies, she came and helped, and what she did is she rotated these around.
Okay.
So you ended up with a double wedding ring. And it was just this simple way of moving blocks around and using colour. It just works so brilliantly.
And that really is the joy of quilting, especially blocks, is you're always going to discover new ways.
Always.
Right, now you can find everything on our website. John will be up next hour. If you haven't spent time with John before, because I know it's his third show now? Third show. Please tune in next hour. We're going to have a lot of fun. We really are. And John's got some great
deal
things
for
to
no
show
other
you.
reason. The deal.
Utter bargain.
I know I've got 4 in my box. I've got to.
Well,
I've got to. I can't.
Straight to it. I'm going to get one. OK, we're going to be hanging out with John next hour. So please tune in. And we've got lots more on the website. What are you going to be putting into your basket? Choice is up to you, but we have got something for everybody. And that's the whole point of Hochanda, because we are the home of crafts, hobbies and arts. And you know, we try to live up to that. So whether you're a paper crafter, soft crafter, mixed media artist, we've got something for everyone. And speaking of something for everyone, don't miss out on our Sunrise specials. Sunrise specials. So what we do with the Sunrise specials, we give you a great deal, but I know we always say this, it's important though for anyone brand new. They're only around for an hour, so in effect, see them like a happy hour deal. We've got some bargains for you. I'm going to start here. I want this really badly. I really want to get this in. We're already busy. This could go this out. And now I say could go. I know sometimes they sell out quick. We're actually, Charlotte, my producer, and I were really pleased to see that we had a lot of stock of this. Taking a look, first and foremost, you're getting storage. And can I say, really robust storage. This is for all your pens. So if you do have pens, pencils, markers, it holds 36 pens, pencils, markers, whatever you want to put on there. So if you just want some good quality storage, that's great. And we all build up. Look, yesterday we had the jelly roll pens, the Sakura, so maybe you got a few of those. We've obviously got more pens. This is just it's an essential, really. So organize your pens, pencils, storage. These markers, mixed media, they're amazing. So just taking a look, you've got your markers. This is the big one, the 8mm chisel gold. Take a look at this bad boy. Ooh. What? Let me just show you that. Yes. Now, mixed media, we have some amazing guests on. I tell you what, just a little bit with your marker, what you could do as well, if you just wanted to edge a card, having a look at that. Just literally, just edge your card. Simplest thing to do, but we all know the virtues of edging. So all I guess, you know, just tidying up a card, very simple to do. Oh, all right, it's only because I was doing it with the card up, all right? But I'm saying it's very... Oh, Yanis. OK, now, you've also got your silver in the mix as well. Oh. This is your 4mm round silver. Let's just go all the way around, shall we? So there's your silver. Look at that. Quality. That's what you're absolutely getting here. Now, there's one that I absolutely need. I was trying to blag this off Leonie the other day, actually. We are really busy for this. White. I'll tell you why you want white. And really, I use need as a shopping TV presenter. I use need very sparingly because I never want to say you need something. But genuinely, this is one of the rare occasions where I'll say the white you do need. I'll tell you why. Whenever you're doing faces, you see so many of our guests do it. Just that little dot in the eyes, bring the eyes to life. But also white as a highlighter. So say you stamped, you're doing a mixed media piece or background. If you just want to bring up some detail, the white is such a useful pen. So you're also getting your white in the mix as well. And it's just such a great white in there too. So you can just see. And there's your white in the mix. But I say, this doesn't do it justice. Where it really comes into its own, it's as a highlighter. So you stamp down, think if you're using your gel press or you stamped on and you just want to lift up, give some dimension and some layers. Just had an update, so over 20% is gone. The reason why I'm reacting to that is because we've actually got, this is one of the items where we've got the most stock for, and I know it's all relative. When we say 10%, 20% is gone, it depends on how much we have to start with, but we had a lot here. I'd be putting this in my basket. I think it's an utter bargain. What I would say, break down the value for yourself. How much would you be paying for that large? And that is a monster. Look at that, 8mm gold chisel tip. How much would you be paying for the silver marker? How much would you be paying for the white? And you're getting the storage in the mix as well. Utter bargain. We're just going, percentage go up. We're up to 30%. I don't think this is going to last the hour, and frankly, it shouldn't. Utter bargain. We have got queues on our phone line, so don't miss out. What you can do if you want to avoid the queues is you can always jump online. If not, if you prefer to speak to someone, absolutely fine. The call centre are actually based in the building with us, and they're lovely, so we'll try and get through to you as soon as possible. Okay, moving on. We've got some Just Right stamps. Already busy for these. I love Just Right. You are getting quality stamps, and it's something where it's so easy as a presenter to fall into, you know, you say something, yeah, it's quality, it's quality. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't, but it is important. And a stamp, as you know, if you've ever worked with a stamp and it wasn't a good quality stamp, instantly you know it, because you just can't get that crisp, clean impression from your stamp. Now, I'll tell you what I look for in a stamp. Experienced stampers will already know this, but first, red rubber. Red rubber, it denotes the quality. Because it's red rubber, you know that you can use heat techniques, it's good quality stuff. The fact that it's foam mounted and they're pre-cut is a bonus for me. But look at the depth of the etching, the detail that you are getting in those. You're getting a lot of stamps, 27 stamps in total, beautifully detailed stamps. But also, if I turn these around, let's have a look at the actual imagery. So this is the important point. Can you see yourself using these? So you've got the Eiffel Tower, just adding the Eiffel Tower. Do you know what? The Eiffel Tower would be nice on rice paper. Develop your own patterns on rice paper. You've got that beautiful, it looks like a mirror, sort of stamps in there as well, those swirls, flourishes. And then you've got your large statement stamps too. These are your toppers. These are your attention grabbers. But then you've got the little sentiments to put on them as well. So you can adapt to whichever direction you want to take an inspiration. It's a lovely set, and it's a great saving. Both of those, irrespective of the fact, I mean, what I like about crafters is you can appreciate at home, we can all appreciate how much you'd be paying. So traditionally, for say a set this size, just your clear polymer stamps, you'd be paying around about, maybe you get a few more stamps there, but you get paying around about the £10 mark, $9.99. What you are getting, 2 sets of red rubber foam mounted pre-cut stamps. Done. These sets are usually £14.28 each, and you can research that online, we'd never lie to you, but at the moment you're getting them utter bargain. £5.13 each. Get in my basket, that's all I'm going to say. And if you're a Freedom member, that is your delivered price, £10.26. 609931, your item number. This is actually a great reflection this morning with Sunrise Specials, the fact that we really do try and offer something for everyone. So we started off with the pens for mixed media, obviously if you're card making, whatever you want to do. Then we went to stamps, and now we're on to our dies. And these are great. Have a look at these. So these are your Ultimate Crafts 2 impression die sets. You've got your Magnolia Lane collection, 5 dies in total. And if I swing these around, I'll tell you why. Because packaging's deceptive. I know, right? You're looking at that, you're like, oh, itty bitty dies. Look at that. They are big. So you've got a great size die here, but then the detail that you're getting too. So you're going to have a lot of fun with these. $19.42 your price. It's a half price saving. Take advantage, but that price is only around for this hour. I love the fact we've got nested elements in there too. Okay. Moving on. I know how much you love your glitters. Have a look at this. Sweet Dixie glitters. Ultra fine. And you're getting a lovely colour palette in the mix. So you're getting all of those, 15 mil pots each. You save $10.43 for all of those. Now, Charlotte, you're cheeky. I think you did. So when Charlotte and I were having our meeting, I asked her how much these were, and she said £19. I was like, oh, okay. And at 19, I thought, well, okay, that's all right. But look at this. Now, you're getting all of these, all 7 for $10.43. Let's give it a test. Ooh, look at that. Ultra fine glitters. There's your red. These are nice, actually. These are a great way to build your stash. I like this. We've got the coffee coming through. Should we have a little look? Do you know what? They're essentially £1.50 each. Oh, now that coffee's nice. I'll tell you where the coffee is nice, because you're adding a bit of glitter, but if you wanted to do any vintage inspirations, I think that colour tone would work really well. What about, oh, there's a multi in here. Oh, hey, I like this. Look at the multi. Yeah, this is nice. So you're getting all 7 of these colours for £10.43. And say, if you're a Freedom member, that is your delivered price, an utter bargain. If you just want to add some ultra-fine glitter into your stash, and we all can do with some glitter in our lives, 637-722, your item number. So we've had the pens, we've had the stamps, we've had the dies, we've had the glitters. Now we've got the fabric. Take a look at this. Perfect occasions. Oh, wow. This is nice. This is really, really nice. So you've got, first thing I would say, the actual feel, you can feel the quality, 100% cotton there. Now, you're getting 3 meters for $14.99. So you got, just to be clear, because I know that it's a similar print, actually, with the purple there. You're getting 3 different colours. You've got your purple, pink and red. That's your red. Then you've got your purple. Oh, that's a gorgeous purple, by the way. And then you've got your pink. Very nice. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to open one up, and I'm going to go for the purple. Let's open this up so you get to see what you're getting. I think this would be fantastic for quilting. So if you've got any projects in mind, this would be really good. Look at that. So you're getting a sizable piece. It's a lovely print, though. It's non-directional. I know quilters out there will appreciate the virtue of it. Being non-directional, it means when you are breaking it down into your blocks, your patchwork, obviously it's very forgiving, so it doesn't matter which way up it is. But the salient point here, effectively £5 per metre. £5 per metre. I know. Fantastic value. So if you do want to get involved, now is the time to pop it in your basket. So there we go. Perfect occasions. Beautiful, fresh floral print. You've got your red, you've got your purple, and you have your pink. $14.99 your price, saving $17.98. Huge. 333-015 your item number. Speaking of fabrics and quality, you've been shopping ahead here. So this is one of the first things Charlotte, producer, so we always have a meeting before the show. She just gravitated towards this and was like, oh, I need it in my life. 20% of the stock's gone here. You're getting 3 100% cotton fabrics. So you've got your spring walk, ½ metre in each. This is very nice. Now it's more of a, I would say, it's a different weight to the previous 100% cotton that we showed you. It's more upholstery weight, if that makes sense. I wouldn't, it's not classed as a heavyweight cotton, but it's definitely, it feels heavier than a poplin. So it's like a mixed weight. I'd say it's sort of like a furniture weight, but how beautiful is that? So think about, you can still use this for your patchwork or your quilting, but what about cushions or, I mean, home decor? That is stunning. It looks like that's watercolor. Love that. So that's like your feature fabric, and then you've got your other fabrics in the mix as well. Let's just have a look. Oh, now this is interesting. Okay, have a look, because that to me, if you were to say make a cushion, that's your base, but then you can start maybe layering up and have your pattern in there as well. Would that work? 30% of the stock's gone here, but you see how well the two play together. So you've got the little corresponding blue within the pattern as well, and I like that bright burst of sunshine from the yellow. And then finally, oh, Callum, I've made such a mess here, buddy, I'm so sorry. And then this is nice too. That's your final piece in the mix. So again, it is a ½ meter, I'm just not going to open it up fully. I love it. I'm not surprised this is busy. 30% of the stock has gone here, so do not miss out. Oh, this, do you know what? These two are great. Now we're up to 40%. I keep gravitating back to this one. Seeing here, this blue is absolutely stunning. I love it. Really like that. Okay, we've got to move on, but we are busy there. Right, 40% of the stock's gone. Now, just leave that, it's fine. Okay, this is nice. This is actually really nice. You've got two self-contained painting kits. Very giftable. As crafters, I'm desperate. Do you do this as well? Because I know if you're watching the channel, there is a very high chance that you are a crafter and you love crafting. Do you try and get other friends and family into crafting? Because now, joining Hochanda, especially younger members of my family, so my nephews and nieces, I see them on, and there's nothing wrong with being on your tablets or playing on their game stations. I get it, because as a kid, I used to love doing that as well. But now I was like, look, you've got to get crafting too. So something like this, it's a self-contained kit, so you've already got the design there. Oh, this is interesting. Let me have a look at something. I only just noticed this, but there is a online demo. So you've got like a QR code on there. You know, so on phones, you've got a little, if I just show you here, there's a little code that you scan and it gives you an online demo with the kits too. But that's effectively what you're going to be painting. So you've got your reference, that's what you're going to be painting. And if I swip the box around, look, ultimately, for £5 each, or under £5 each, you've got brushes, you've got paints, and you've got that box canvas. I mean, you can't. Shall we open one up? Let's do it. Shall we open one up? So, for £5, how much would it cost you just for a canvas, blank canvas? How much would that cost you? I mean, you could quite easily pay £5 just for the blank canvas alone, and it is a quality box canvas. But then you've got your paints in there. You've got a brush. Actually, you've got two brushes. So you've got your detail brush and your slightly larger brush. And you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 paint palettes in there too. I mean, that for £5, come on. It's great value. So you are getting both of those. Actually, I'm going to pop that back in the box. $9.94 your price, and actually the really nice images too. I think you're going to enjoy doing that. So whether it's for yourself or for somebody, I think these are really giftable. Great for gifts. Okay, now, there we go. I was about to give up on it. I thought, no, persist. I put it in the wrong way. Okay, so let's move on. Callum, you might have to sort that one out as well, buddy. Okay, pearlized paper. So you are getting a lot here. 340 sheets for $14.40. So the other day, I was just getting some plain printer copy paper, just for my printer at home. And I was looking at the price like, really? This was just for, and it was like 100 sheets. It wasn't like anything crazy. 340 sheets for that price, I think is ridiculous, because you all know that when it comes to being pearlized, obviously you're paying a premium. Do you know who taught me this actually? John next door, we're going to be speaking to. Spritzing pearlized paper. Tell you, when you spritz, if you've got any spritzers at home, it takes on a whole different dynamic, but how good does that look? Ooh, it is a paperweight, I need to stress that. So you're looking at about 110 to 120 GSM. But just great double-sided pearlized paper, die cut it, use it for your mat and layer, whatever you want to do, but it works out 4p per sheet. Really good staple to a craft room. I mean, you're getting a lot there, so you're not going to be frugal. 009412, your item number. Now we're getting some embossing folders for you. all 7 of these for $14.99. What? So effectively, it's just over £2 per embossing folder. £2.14 per embossing folder. Are you kidding? I tell you what we'll do. Callum, have you got just one of those black cards just over there? I'll tell you why. Cheers, buddy. Thanks, mate. We're going to go through this. I know it's going to take a few moments, but it's worth it. I want to show you the actual designs that you are getting. They're in the thing, so let's forget that. We'll forget that. That's a shame. But what we can do... Do you know what? Let's show them on... We have got a picture, because you need to see it. You can see the size, so I'll just put my hand in so you can see the size of these. They're 5 by 7. We're going to bring up a picture for you. Let's have a look. Charlotte, that doesn't really help as much as I thought it would do. All right, wait 1 second. Here we go. I'm opening them up. Have a look. So that's the kind of design. Does that help? Do you see that a bit better? There you go. So you get, okay. Let's get a few more out. We'll do it. Callum, come on in here, buddy. You can help me out. You can help me out. Oh, this one's lovely. Look at this one. £2. Look, you've already got your scene. So you've got your bird in there, and then you've got your leaves. It looks like wheat coming through. And then let's show you the next one. Dude, I'm so sorry. Do you want to know where there's, Callum? There we go. Let's have a look at this one. Very nice. Oh, this one's quite modern, so I'll show you the next two. We're going to show you them all, because you need to see them. I wouldn't buy it if I didn't know the actual designs I'm getting. But look, that's very modern contemporary. Do you know what I'd be doing here? Letterpress techniques. Very, very nice. And then you've got that lovely little frame. It's kind of like that regal frame. Very nice. Doing a great job, Callum. So Callum, he doesn't like to brag. Now, he's got a lovely girlfriend, but he was approached by the team from Love Island. He had to turn them down, so he's very happy. There we go. What about this? Oh, this is nice. Oh, hey, look at that. See, this is why I wanted to show these to you, because you need to see them, ultimately. And then finally, come on. They're lovely. Gold. Oh, all right. This one here, you get some gold paper, some mirror card, and then run it through your emboss machine. Or you get some paper with a core, sand it back. Or you can get some black cardstock, use your gilding wax. You see what I'm talking about. Lovely set. But ultimately, the only thing you need to pay attention to is the fact that you're getting all 7 of these for $14.99. It works out at £2.14 per embossing folder. And I'm glad actually we got to show, I'm sorry, I know it took a bit of time to show them to you, but it's worth it because they are really, really nice designs. 469952, your item number. Now, we do have an item. We haven't got it here physically, but we're just going to show it to you. This is actually really good for soft crafters. So it's your set of 8 16-ounce craft stuffing sets. You're also getting your safe spacing, let me try that again. Space saving, there we go, compression bags. So when they come, they're all compressed down, so not going to, because there's a lot there. $19.99 your price. Look at that saving. £60. I know, but this is quality craft stuffing. So think whenever you want to stuff a project, this is great stuff. It's your go-to. 573399, your item number. We got some news on the Pebio. Over half the stock has gone. That is incredible, but I'm telling you now, that is my pick of the day. That is a must, and you know that I don't say that lightly. It really is great. So if you want to get a hold of that, you're getting that large chunky gold. The white is so useful, and the silver, and you're also getting the storage as well, which we can all use. 30 sticks pens it holds. 444753, your item number. And we're going to tell you a little bit about freedom, and then I'm going to get to chat to John. Don't go anywhere.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 888 888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Hello, welcome back everyone. This is what I love about John. Now, you know, whenever I work with John, I say John's a crafter. He really is. First and foremost, John's a crafter. And when I sat down, remember the embossing folders that we were showing you, the first thing John said to me is, you do realise, I'm going to let John explain because I can't take this. So look, now remember, you're getting 7 embossing folders, but there's something special about this.
There is. What they did was, Couture Creations, when they made these, there's a 50cm slot here missing in the hinge.
All right, what I'll do is I'll open that up. So you can see that, okay, yeah.
And the idea is you can cut a piece of card to 5 centimetres,
yeah,
or narrower, 50 mil, and you can slide it through the outside, emboss it, pull it up and carry on embossing it.
Oh, so you can
emboss yourself a large sort of 12-inch strip or whatever you want. For a border or anything else, yeah. Clever. And usually the design is designed so that that bit in the middle is a really nice repeating design. So if you get it right, you can carry on and repeat with it. Jeez. It's very clever when they made these. I remember them, these coming out from Couture.
I'm so glad that you were here to tell us that. Thank you, because that wasn't on my, I didn't know they did that. So thank you.
So I just love crafting, you
actually,
know.
No, I know, because I know you've done some work with Couture Creations. So we've got 7 embossing folders. It works out £2.14 per embossing folder.
Yes.
Good.
It's less than I would have paid on trade.
Wow.
To be honest, I shouldn't say that probably.
That's massive.
Yeah.
So that the price you're getting the embossing folders, and it look obviously, because I think £2.14 for a embossing folder for one is a ridiculous price.
It is crazy. I mean, they were sort of over a £5 each. I mean, I remember using those.
Standard, and that's what you'd expect to pay.
And I'd quite like these because they're classic designs. I know the large. I think you've got large Hepburn on there, which is one I've used a lot in the past.
Oh, I wonder if we can find Callum. Can you find the large Hepburn? Actually, I'll tell you what, if you just bring them all over, Callum.
Sorry.
I always like to let you know, just having a look here, and I know we will be talking about the One Day Special, buddy. Thank you. Which one's the large Hepburn?
Which one are we? It's not.
Because this is the one that John said that he used a lot.
I've used that one quite a lot. It's quite a nice background card.
Oh, yeah. So I was thinking something like this, just on your gold mirror card.
Yeah,
done.
Or letterpressed, as you said.
Yeah, that's nice.
That would work really nicely because you've got the big open space. If you use a brayer, like one of my hard brayers on it, you'll get a real sort of mix of colours because you'll get the push-out sections sort of in the white, and then the other one's quite darker.
I like this one too. So you've got a really nice mix of designs coming through, because that's nice.
It is. It's that stash building. That is quite pretty, actually. I must be honest. Where's the one I liked?
You like the butterfly one?
I like a repeating pattern.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this I thought was very modern.
But I like that. I think that's really modern.
So you're getting all 7 of the embossing folders for $14.99. I think even if you were to pay the $24.99, you'd be doing well. But for $14.99, great price. We've got to move on. So tell us about the one-day special, because you had a great launch.
We did, yeah. I mean, it was really popular. I mean, it's terrible because I always get so nervous about it when I've designed it, because you love something yourself and you just hope that other people will get it, and people have. I feel like I say that every time I come on Good Morning. Wow. You know, I really love this collection. It's the mini lattice collection.
Okay, so show us what are we getting in this collection?
Well, you're actually getting, it's 4 die sets,
yeah.
But the idea is that the possibilities are endless.
Like
so
that.
you get, the first one which you can see is the top one, which is the Anstey.
Yeah.
So in that you've got 2 dies which will cut out or cut in the lattice, and the outside dies for it, so you can mat and layer it or cut them together or separately. Nice. The next one is the corners.
Yeah.
Now this one you get 4 corners,
right?
Because it's always annoyed me that when you've got dies you're supposed to sort of add together, you get one and you've got to cut it like 16 times.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Whereas this time you've got all 4,
Perfect.
but you also get the outside lines for all 4. So you can cut mats from behind or cut them separately. So each one will cut in so many different ways.
Feel, having a different background, yeah.
You've got the circle, because if you look in the middle of, you can see there, you can see there's like a circle space.
Yeah.
You get perfectly same size lattice circle to go in the middle.
Right.
Again with a separate outside line. But if you look at the other side, if you move them round the other way, they connect together in the centre to make a square. So you get the square as well, and the outside line for the square.
Genius.
And Janice worked out, if you rotate 2 round the other way, you get a shield in the middle.
Oh no, that's cool.
But the idea is you can pattern build, but easily.
So it's effectively, and soft crafters relate to this, it's like creating your own blocks, but with paper.
Yeah, it is. Actually, that's a really good idea. It's like making paper patchwork.
Yeah, that's cool.
But getting detail and solid as well. Then you've got the flowers, then you've got the leaves.
Yep.
So loads in there.
I have to say, what really sets this apart, the lattice design, you're going to create the most beautiful inspirations. And the point you were mentioning is being able to do that mat and layer.
Yes. So you can cut that in or you can cut it out. This is the classic example. On this one, I've cut in just the lattice. So it looks like it's foam mounted really thick.
Yeah.
But if you actually turn it flat, it's not.
Yeah.
Because that's just flat mounted onto brown card, and then it's rotated. And that one I've used the lattice flowers, just the solid that comes in the set.
Beautiful.
To make the sunflower, or you put the lattice on top, and you've got the lattice design working on top of it, and you get both. They're all included in the one set. I hate that when you have to get 2 different sets and things.
Did you do this one?
Yeah, we'll be doing a demo of how to do something similar to this, how to get that background technique at 9 o'clock.
What did you use for the background?
That's the Eyes Ink pigment dropper inks on mirror card.
Ooh, I love that.
So you're making your own sort of iridescent rainbow.
It's
the one I'm going to be doing. It looks like you've melted candies down.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, it looks gem-like. That's fantastic. The versatility of this set. So whether you want to go very pretty, you can.
So this is one of Martine's samples, and she's done them in vellum. But that's exactly the same flower as that. But it's how you use them in vellum and then coloured from behind. And this one, all of that background is made using the corners.
Wow. Wow, and this is the prime example of when we say being able to block build.
Yes. I mean, the thing is, this piece of card to make this went through my machine 3 times.
Wow.
If you had one corner die in the set, this would have to go through at least nearly 16 times. Let's face it, if a piece of card goes through your die cutting machine 16 times, it's pretty much wrecked. Yeah. Because the pressure will just hammer it eventually.
Times, of course it would.
Yeah, whereas that went through 3 times.
Oh, okay. And another one. This is nice.
Yes, this is. I love this. This is using the waste.
What?
So the background is made from the waste
this way up?
of cutting the flowers. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's why I never sentiment my cards. I decide when I come to send them where the sentiment's going to go and what it's going to be.
That's nice.
But the background is using the waste from making the flowers on the front, and then I've used the lattice over the top.
Lovely.
So every bit of it is useful. There's no throwaway on this.
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's what I wanted anyway.
Fantastic. That is the one-day special. I really hope you can join us at 9, because I know John has so much to share with you. John, absolute pleasure, buddy.
Brilliant.
Have a good one.
Cheers, mate.
Great to see you.
See you later.
We've got lots on our website. Let's shop ahead on the website. So you can shop ahead for the one-day special. It's really interesting to talk to John and hear the amount of thought that he puts into all his releases. So I know he works incredibly hard to bring you something that is usable. You're getting quality here, but you're getting, I think, a die collection that will stand the test of time. So that is our one-day special, and it is cutting up. We are busy for our sunrise specials, and we're also busy for our deal of the day, but we've got Snowy now with your breaking news. Sorry. I mean, that was compelling stuff. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that was... now, we do have a very special event. It launched at 6 o'clock yesterday evening, and it's going to run all the way through till Tuesday at 6. That's Tuesday the 18th. It's called What's in the Box? Let me explain. So, if you make any purchase, the only hours that are excluded are Good Morning Hochanda and Good Evening Hochanda. So, any 7 o'clock hour here at Hochanda, that's the only hours that are excluded. So, all other hours, if you make any purchase within the first 40 minutes of the show, you're going to be put into a draw. If you're selected, and obviously we select a winner at random, then you'll have the opportunity to pick a box. 3 boxes to choose from, 3 prizes. The smallest prize is worth a value of £10 to £15. The middle prize is worth £20 to £25, and the big prize is worth a whopping £50. It's an ad of someone will win it, and the question is, will it be you? Do you know what? Yesterday we picked 2 boxes from the launch of the event, and both winners got the top prize. So have a look. It's just a nice event that we're running, and a thank you from Hochanda for all your support. Right, we have got the deal of the day, proving very, very busy. So this is our Joytopia set of 2 card-making kits. You're getting your Summer Song collection, 68 pieces. I mean, 68 pieces in total, and you are getting a lot for your money. So the deal of the day speaks to you. Pop it in your basket, 256 563 your item number. And we've also got our sunrise specials. Hello everybody. Okay, so this has been really, really busy. We're approaching 60%, and I say stock levels, it's all relative. It's how much to start with, but this was the one item we had the most stock on. We had a lot. To be at 60% is saying something, but I'm not surprised because I am massively backing this. You are getting your large gold chisel tip. Mixed media, amazing, but also for your edging, and I was just showing that here. Adding a bit of edging. All right, let me do it properly because I was annoyed that I slipped up. So look, edging a card, very, very simple. You're literally just running it across. Simplest thing to do in the world, but all of a sudden you've got that wonderful gold inflection. But also, it's chunky. So if you wanted... Oh, yes. I was going to write Hochanda. Well, I'll just put the H. There you go. I'm not left-handed. What, did I look like I'm left-handed? It's not a good sign. It's like, are you left-handed? No. Okay, so you've got your gold. Then you're getting your silver in there as well. I don't really want to write any more of that. So let's just do some squiggles. Okay, let's just show you. This is your silver. Ooh, quality, right? And then the white. Now, with the white, I tell you why this is, and I know I mentioned this earlier, but it's a must-have because you use your white as an accent piece. If you watch Leone, or look at, we had Abs from All and Crate yesterday. What he did with his white, he was flicking. So just doing, actually I was tapping it down, but there you go. Wait, it's working, it's working. All right, so listen, with the white, that's that paint splatter. Yeah, see? Not bad, eh? So, what you're getting, all 3 of those pens, and you're also getting the storage in the mix as well. So with the storage, holds 36 pens. And we all have pens. We all got them. I know you've got pens, pencils, markers, jelly roll, whatever you want, you can store it in there. We are approaching 70% of the stock. This really needs to go. It's an utter bargain. $12.23. Listen to this. rigid, firm, so you've got that fantastic storage in the mix too. All right, so that's your storage. There are your markers. I mean, how much? Seriously, go to your local. Next time you're out, just go on to High Street and see how much you would pay just for this one marker. What, 3, 4 quid? How much would you be paying for the silver? How much would you be paying for the white? And then you've got the storage on top of that. Utter bargain, really is. And you use them. You will genuinely use those. 444753, your item number. Let's move on. We've got such a good deal on stamps. Have a look. The first thing that strikes me, the price. $10.26 per stamp set. Look at that. You're getting a lot of stamps. I mean, they're beautiful stamps. They are just right stamps, so you know you're getting quality stamps. Red rubber, foam mounted, deeply etched, and a really nice design as well. You've got a Parisian theme running through. I love this border. Look at that. That's a gorgeous border. And then you've got the Eiffel Tower, the crown in there, Paris. Just these little touches. If you want to give that vintage vibe to a piece, or that Parisian flair. And then this is nice too. So great for your toppers. And I like this on this set. If I turn this around, you can see all the smaller stamps. So what they enable you to do, you can put your own. You see here, you can mix and match. We are 2/3 of the stock gone here. So I just want to see the actual sentiments. So from the heart, thank you. Birthday wishes are Fleurs de Paris. Fleurs de Paris. What does Fleurs de Paris mean? Anyone speak French? No? No. 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 Okay. Oh, Flowers of Paris. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah and Tech. At least one person paid attention in French in school. Okay. £10.26 is your price. I hope I haven't offended any of our French viewers, because I know we have got a lot. £18.30 is your saving. 609931 your item number. Now, Ultimate Craft, you are getting this fantastic die combo. Let me see. Looking here, you're like, ah, nice itty bitty dies. No, look at those attention grabbers. They're nested. You've got these large, expansive detail dies, and then you've got your layers in the center as well. You are going to have some fun with these. Beautiful dies, quality dies at a great price. $19.42 your price there. 509801 your item number. Glitters, great price that will sparkle. Have a look at this price. $10.43. I know. And you're getting a lovely myriad of colours. Look at this multi. Ooh, very nice. Callum, do we have any glue anywhere? Do we have any glue anywhere? Oh, we've only got 7 minutes. Well, you could even know. Okay, all right. Just want to show you the glue. Everyone was like, no glue for you, Yanis. Oh, have a look at that. Ultra fine. I'll try and show you some colours actually we didn't feature, because we did open up a few pots earlier. So let's just pick some. What about... Ooh, now look at this. Blue black. That's an interesting one. Ooh. Eh? Very nice. And there was a purple as well, a light purple I wanted to see. Oh, that purple. Come on. Awesome. Okay, look, it is quality, ultra fine glitters. You are getting all 7 of these for a great price. £10.43. 637722 your item number. Now, fabrics for you. Perfect occasions. You are getting 3 meters. What? 3 meters. Beautiful quality. It is 100% cotton, and you're getting such a lovely print too. The fact that you got the same print, the different colorways, so you've got the red, which is here, purple, and then your pink, means that you can mix and match. Perfect for your patchwork. So your table runners, your quilts, your cushions, your bags, you can use, because you're getting so much. I don't know if I would, but you could even use this as lining if you wanted to. But it is just a lovely print, great quality, and a brilliant price. £5 per metre. That's all I need to say. £5 per metre, utter bargain. Bolster your stash, 333-015, your item number. Another incredibly popular option, Mill Shop Online. You're getting 1.5 metres of this. I'm going to say it's kind of like an upholstery weight cotton. So 100% cotton. It's got a bit more weight to it. So it's a bit more weight than a normal poplin. Look at that. £9.99. You are saving £30. That's an incredible saving. So normally it will be $39.99. That's a 75% saving. 020195, your item number. Look at what you're getting here. Absolute quality. They all work beautifully together. Love this. ½ metre of each. That is a fantastic saving for, you know, Mill Shop Online, always synonymous with quality. And it's brand, if you've ever bought from Mill Shop Online, and I promise I will never stand here as a presenter and endorse something if I wasn't happy with it. Because if I'm standing here telling you it's great, you get it home, you'd never believe me again. And I personally just wouldn't feel comfortable saying it. I know you can't touch it, but what I can say is this is quality. That is a great price for $9.99. Bargain. Now, you can jump onto the website. There's loads to discover on our website. What are you going to be putting into your basket? We've got a lot on there. I was just having a second look at that Mill Shop Online fabric, and that is awesome. Also, the pens. How are we doing with those pens? Because I hope we don't sell out of those, because I want to nab some. The Pebio. 70% of the stock of the Pebio. Oh, and we are busy for that. Now, we've got lots more. It's all courtesy of Good Morning Hochanda. So we are going to just have a look at a couple more options with our sunrise specials, but these prices are only around for the next few minutes, so be warned. Pebio, going to start here before we are over 70% of the stock. Now you are getting your storage, so with your storage that holds 36 pens. If I open that up and you can see 36 pens in this. So do you have a messy craft desk? So yesterday we had the jelly roll. Oh, I like it. Yeah, it's even got a little handle. Now you see you've got a little handle on there as well. Small thing, but it's cute. Okay, so you've got your storage, but ultimately the pens are your real showstoppers. You've got your gold in there, then you've got your silver, and you've got your white. So those are your 3 pens that you're getting, and just playing around. So I used the gold just to edging. Look, seriously, that gold for mixed media, but you see how easy it is to edge. And then the white, you can splatter with it. You can also use it to highlight points. That white's so useful. And then you've got your silver in the mix as well. So those are your pens. We are approaching limited stock. It is a bargain, genuinely. That is a bargain, $12.23. The only reason I'm approaching limited, I'm slightly thinking, well, why are you surprised? Charlotte, what would you say? Why are you surprised? It's because we had such a big amount of stock. We had more stock of that than anything else on the show, so I didn't think we would be approaching limited, but we should be, because that is an utter bargain. It was interesting talking to John. So if you did miss that, onto the embossing folders. Now, John was saying, because he's actually done some work with Couture Creations, and he was saying that it works out £2.14 per embossing folder. He could not get that at trade. It's less than he would have paid for it for trade. So that, to me, really gives you an indication of the quality that you're getting here. Lovely designs. We'll just go through. I mean, these are 2 of John's particular favourites. So he pointed these out, and yeah, I agree. Look at those 2. Use those all day long. Love that. And if I go through the other ones, there's one thing to point out as well, really quickly, because I know we are starting to run out of time. So you can see there's a hole in the embossing folder. That allows you to put a strip through and you can extend it. So what you've got is this main feature down the strand, down the center, and you can keep on extending it up. So at it's like a 5 centimeter strip. And let me just show you the other 2. Oh, we're going to be beaten by time. I'm just going to show you these other 2. But utter bargain, £14.99. You are getting all 7 of those embossing folders. Oh, come on, just for those 2 alone. Imagine that on some cardstock with a core, sand it back, or maybe some gilding wax, letterpress techniques. Awesome. You are getting 7 of the embossing folders. Really nice. These 2 I would say utter bargains. Get those in your basket. I'd be putting them in my basket. Thank you so much for your company this morning. I hope you're having a great start to your day. Now, next up, we've got Quilting Along with John. He's such a great guy. If you haven't seen him before, because he is a relatively new guest to Hochanda, please stick around for the next hour. We're going to have a giggle. He's a personality, but he's got some fantastic things to share with you. Please don't go anywhere. So, Quilt Along with John. Coming up next, then we've got John next door. There's a lot of Johns in the house. And then Sashiko, the Festival of Japan. That's actually going to be my first time doing a Festival of Japan show, so I'm looking forward to it.
Chanda will yet again be attending the Creative Craft Show at the NEC in Birmingham. Would you like to take part in our famous Hochanda tombola, meet and chat to the Hochanda team, or join in with one of our inspirational make and takes? Well, just look out for our bright pink stand and you won't miss us. Order your tickets at hochanda.com and take advantage of our fantastic 50% off the door price offer. We'll see you all there.
The Sizzix multi-tool is a must-have for all your craft projects. Double-ended with both a distress and cutting head, the ergonomic grip allows for easy use with your A3 cutting mat. This self-healing mat comes with precision grids in both imperial and metric, and 0 to 90 degree angle measurement for precision crafting. Add this to your crafty stash at hochanda.com.
Hello, I'm Hayley, and you might have seen me presenting here at Hochanda. Well, I've always been an avid crafter behind the scenes and have been given the opportunity to share some of my favourite products with you in a monthly show called Handmade by Hayley. So I hope you'll join me, let me inspire you, and maybe you will discover a new craft in the process.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam, and we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister, and we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you. If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too. Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the inkables, in the dinkables and the MDF as well, so you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
Good morning, everybody. You're in for a real treat because you've got a whole hour with a fantastic John. We are going to be quilting along with John. Great to see you, buddy.
Nice to see you again.
I feel I should have dressed up.
No, you did good. We're matching.
You look like you should be sitting on a beach with a cocktail.
You've got to. With the mizzle.
It's horrible outside.
But it's proper mizzle.
The mizzle.
Because it's miserable and drizzly. But anyway.
I'm sure that's a wrestler. Okay, so now we have got some great things to show you. What I will say, we're going to have a chat with John, but we're going to go down and show you options, and then afterwards we've got a complete collection. So this is one of the few times I would say, if you do like the look of some fabric, just hold fire because we got a complete collection. Before we do that, I'd like to get to know you a bit better, John, because anyone who wasn't watching Good Morning Hochanda, I was saying that we first met on your screen test.
We did indeed.
So it wasn't that long ago,
no,
really.
It wasn't. January, I think.
What's
January,
it like?
February.
It was around about that time.
I'm loving it.
Yeah?
It's such good fun.
Have you ever done any TV before?
No. I did Kirsty's Homemade Christmas Makes last year.
Oh,
which was quite nice.
What was she like?
She's amazing.
Yeah?
I love Kirsty.
So wait,
but I'd loved her before. I was a bit of an Uber fan beforehand.
Okay.
I loved her to
So
bits.
what did you do on that show?
So I made a quilt in 6 hours, from start to finish. Mental, I know.
Wow.
But it's got to be done.
But listen, that shows, I mean, pedigree. To make a quilt in 6 hours,
Yes.
this is obviously something that
Look, it wasn't award-winning. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but the ladies I was with, they were
Yeah.
so brilliant. They really, really were fantastic.
Tell us about your background into quilting, because I know Born in South Africa?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm an accountant, so for me numbers are very important, so quilting's a good segue into numbers.
Well,
very much so.
That's it, because this is kind of like, it's a time where you can just relax, get away from the, well, I was going to say get away from the numbers, but you...
There are more numbers in this than there are in accounting.
That's interesting.
But I love it, and just absolutely made my first quilt 5 years ago this week. Started it and finished it in 5 years ago this week, and I'm just absolutely addicted to it.
It's obviously, this is your journey. You're meant to take it. All right, we're going to take you on a fabric journey right now, because we've got options here. As I say, just hold fire, because at the end I'm going to show you a complete collection. The reason why I'm saying that is that before every show here at Hochanda, we have a meeting, so we have a production meeting, and we go through everything. What really struck out to me, and whenever this happens, I tell you at home, I told John, because the guests don't always know the price.
I still think the price is wrong, but it's
not. That's the first thing. For the complete collection, I told John the price, and he was like, what?
No,
couldn't believe it.
Really, really, really good deal.
Very, very good value. Let's start up. Sorry, I just trod on my foot. Now, we've got packs of 5. This is your plain fabrics. You can get them individually. When I say they're options, not individually, so packs of 5 here. So we will start with our neutrals. I mean, always great to have a
really
bundle of
good,
neutrals.
aren't they?
Yeah.
But what I love about it is when I was working on it, one of the ladies came in and she said it's really hard to find a good brown. And I'd never thought about it before, but it is a really, really lovely chocolatey brown.
That's nice, yeah. The actual quality of
fantastic.
the fabric.
And it's really nice to work with as well. And trust me, I've worked with it.
Yes. And sewers out there, they can relate to that.
Very much so.
100% quilting cotton.
It doesn't fray.
No.
It's just beautiful, beautiful fabric
That's
to work
your blues. Then we're going to go on to our pinks and purples. So those are your 3 options with the plains. Oh, yeah, now there you really get to see. They're gorgeous.
But what's so good about these is we're all building our stashes. We're always looking for the right blues and the right pinks. And these are really good stash building colours.
I tell you where this would be great. Because Hayley brought on, it was the, what's it? Not merry-go-round. It was like
Around the world. Shop Around the World. Isn't that?
It was like a storage for fabric. It was, yeah, so it kind of spun around. What's it called? Carousel. So it was your fabric carousel.
Thing is, I'd need one the size of a fun fair.
But it is huge. It is huge. So if you've got fabric in your stash, and have a look, I know she'll be bringing it back, but you, John, you'd love that. Okay, so those are your plains. But I say hold fire on those. Now you can get these as well with a pattern, and that's at the bottom of your screen there. So you're getting your plains and you're getting your pattern, and we'll just show the pattern here. Oh, that's snazzy.
Well, it's that quilt over there and this one as well. I think you get to choose a pattern, don't you?
You do. So with that. So there we go. Those are your patterns. Okay. Pop that down and say, but the real value's coming up. So just bear with us. Now, we've got a pack of 5 spots. So once again, options. This is your blues. Beautiful. And then you've got your pinks and your purples. So 2 options there, your blues or your pinks and your purples. Oh, they're nice.
They're really good.
Spotty's always good. And now we have one final, this is a different item number. It's a pack of 3, your neutrals. Very nice, £12.99 your price there, 289-883, your item number. But
I still don't believe it.
Wait till you see this. So, you are going to get 2 patterns, and then everything here, and you're even getting your batting, so your wadding included in the mix as well, for $99.99. Now let me put this into perspective, because you can see here the size of the quilt that this will make. That is enormous. You can see that there coming through. Now you don't get, just to point out, you can see the borders. You do not. You're going to have to use your own stash with that border. But even here, just to get the topper, I mean, it is a monster, and you're getting 2 of those with all of that.
And you'll have left over. Because I was just going through. I didn't realise how much I had left over as well.
That is incredible. And you're getting
it's for £100.
I know.
It's insane.
Well, traditionally, what would you expect for £50? What would you expect to get? Normally, say a lap quilt, 45 by 45.
Yes.
For 50 quid. I mean, the amount of, you're getting the 2 patterns, you're getting the fabric. Let's just break, I love the design. Let's forget the price for a moment. The actual designs of the quilt, these are so original.
Thank you. I love them. I'm absolutely besotted with batiks. Yeah. And what's really interesting is on the other one as well, when you go really thin, you can see you've got these crests going in and out. It's just fantastic.
There is a real sense of movement coming through these. Absolutely. They are stunning. Where would you even get the idea for this?
I've loved Bargellos for years, and these are my little Bargello creations. And the thing, because you get a little piece of graph paper and then you plot it all out and get it all going. It took forever to get it right. And that one, I made a mistake in one of them, and it took me about an hour and a half to decide, do I change it, do I not, do I not? Because I hate unpicking. I hate it. But I did.
You did?
Unpicked it, redid it. It's got to be done right.
There is a sense of like an undulation, a movement. It's fluid. Let me just break this down to you. This is when it clicked for me, when you hear John talking about value. So traditionally, for a quilting cotton, 100% quilting cotton, you'd be looking at about £10 to £12 per metre.
My husband's listening.
Yeah. So what's your husband's name?
Andrew.
Andrew, but he gets it at the bargain. John always gets it at the metre. But normally, you're looking at £10 to £12 per metre. So when you're getting 14 metres, is 14 metres?
It is 14 metres, yeah, because they're half metres, yeah.
14 metres of fabric. So you get 40 metres of fabric, so that to me, in my mind, I know we've got a £25 saving on there, but that's a Hochanda price because we always get you great value. But as sewers out there, you can appreciate 14 metres, you'd be looking at around about the £140 mark. Then batting, I mean, how much would you be paying for the batting? What, forget
15,
all the...
£20 at
15,
least.
£20 and that's a batting, is that enough batting for both?
No, for one.
Okay, but even still, about £15, £20. So now you're looking at, well, let's make life easier. Let's say 20. So now you're looking at £160. Then for the patterns, 2 patterns, how much would we be looking at?
They're £9.99 each.
Okay, so that's £180 worth of value. This is how I would do it. And obviously I have to be clear, with our price of what we're showing you, we're saying a £25 saving. But you can appreciate that £25 saving is great as it is.
Well, any sewer, any quilter knows 14 metres of fabric, you can't get it for £140, £100. £100. I still can't get over it. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. And you're getting the batting, you're getting the designs, and they are beautiful designs. Look, it is incredible value, but not only that, you can split the price in half, and this is the real beauty shopping with Hochanda, because today you pay £15. We send everything out to you. No, say £50. We send everything out to you, and then in 4 weeks' time, you pay your remaining £50. 817-317, your item number. It's awesome. Okay, come over here, because we got more for you. This is very nice.
Now, these are really, really interesting. So these are actually printed by Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly.
Yeah.
And they're actually their own photographs, and they print them themselves.
Wow,
I love them.
So there are only 1 of 7 printers in the country that Hayley uses, and I think only 2 people use them for industry. Everything else is industry, so use them for consumers. So you can see, beautiful.
And they're just so interesting.
Ooh. Now there are options here. Your pink and purple swirls, your can-can girls and text, your 15th dance and splatter, and your shells and seashells. So effectively they come in pairs there. So whichever you want to go for. $14.98 your price, $190,945 your item number. I like these.
They're fabulous.
Ooh, look at those. Very, very nice. Just have a look. Oh, it looks like, have you ever done the shaving foam technique?
Yes.
Yeah,
Isn't it incredible?
It looks a bit like that. Okay, so those are your options. 190,945, your item number there. Saving £5, great value if you do want to get involved there. Now, we do have a special... By the way, you're getting the pattern in there as well?
I think on some of them you do. Yes,
wow,
it is, yes.
That's very good. So you're getting this pattern.
These are 3 blocks that you can make on that, and it's the Contrary Wife, the Bachelor's Puzzle, and the Wedding Ring, which I thought would be quite nice as sort of a marriage of quilts.
Well, just showing you. I'll show you one. We'll show the others when we sit down, but that's just giving you an idea of what you can make up. This is the Contrary Wife. Looks great.
I did not come up with these names. They're heritage names before anybody gets upset.
Well, those can-can girls,
they're
awesome.
Fantastic, aren't they? Now, I tried to get them all the right way round, and I think I did.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Right, I've got to pop these down. We do have a special event as well. So it kicked off yesterday. This is brilliant. So you don't have to pay to enter, absolutely free. If you make any purchase within the first 40 minutes of the show, your name will be put into a draw and you could be picking the box. Take a look at this. So what's in the box? You can see one lucky customer who makes a purchase within the first 14 minutes of each live show will be randomly selected to choose from one of the 3 mystery boxes that will contain prizes valued from £10 to £50. Winners will be contacted via phone within the same live show. So you choose a box, you win the prize. It's as simple as that. You need to decide which box you're gonna go for, and we shall find out what is in the box. You can see full T's and C's on our website. All right, we're going to start having a little bit of a play. If you do have any questions for John, we would love to hear from you. studio@hochanda.com. Come on.
I just worry, though, that some of my ladies will phone in with silly stories about me.
Do we need to... you know what you need to do next time you work with the ladies is we can start giving mentions or shout-outs on the show.
I've got a lovely photograph at 11 o'clock of one of the ladies who made one of the blocks. She is so lovely.
At 11. Oh, and something else we'll be doing at 11, you can see the quilt behind me, so you can get ahead on the website, but we'll be looking at that quilt as well.
I love that quilt.
Okay.
So, I think it's best to start with the Bargello and see how you do it.
Can you just tell me, I'm being ignorant here, I've heard the name Bargello, but what does it allude to?
I have no idea.
Okay.
That's just what it's been
So
called.
is it that design, or...?
Yes, so I think it's just the, as you say, the undulation and going up and down on it.
So it sounds good.
It does.
All right, okay.
So all you're doing is you're going to lay, if you buy the bundle, you will lay them all out in a big row like that. And
That
it's
looks
just so pretty to look at, isn't it?
handsome. Yeah, oh.
Yes. And if you get them wrong and you want to do them in a different way, that obviously is absolutely fine, but the pattern will clearly show how you keep track of it all, because you will, halfway through it, you'll be picking and unpicking, and it drives you a little bit mad.
Well, the hard part has been done by John, and it's actually plotting out the design of the Bargello, because I find myself looking at it, and it is fantastic.
They really, and the difference between the two is just really extreme. I thought they were really fun.
These are heirlooms to me. You make these up and you're going to keep them, you're going to love them, treasure them, and hand them down.
Well, you see, what I found the biggest compliment is my husband actually said, oh, that one can go on the bed. And no offence, but he never says that.
There you go.
He likes that type of, it's brilliant. So once you've done all of that, you're going to sew them into strip sets.
Okay.
Like that. And just to show you just how much fabric, even though you get so much. So I have made both of those quilts, and I still have 2 strip sets this length left over.
Wow.
So if you wanted to have a play, once you've made the patterns, you can then cut these up and do your own little design on them as well.
When you say 2 strip sets, that's 2 strip sets of this colourway left?
Yes.
So you'd have 2 strip sets of each colourway left?
So you can... It's incredible, and there's so much fabric here.
That's a lot. Cushion. You know what you could do? Make cushions.
You can make wall hangings out of them. And they're literally 2 each length of this. They're all just... There's so much fabric here.
Yeah. Very nice. I mean, could you make sort of clothing out there as well? No?
I'm not... The only issue with the clothing is there's a lot of seams. So I'd always be worried that it would split. But you know what? You can try everything. If it doesn't work, it's only fabric.
Yeah. Okay.
You can unpick it and make it into a wall hanging.
There you go. Of course.
And then once you cut them into your strip sets that way, you then cut them into different widths along the way. And just to give everybody an example, so if you can handle that down, you can see along the way of the colourway there.
Oh, yeah.
You then add the pink onto the... You can just see how the colourway goes.
So would this be... Would you say these are these charm pack sizes now, or no?
These are different sizes as you go along.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll get the lengths. So if you add that to the little pink dots over here.
Oh, sorry.
Just leave that one there.
Yeah.
And
this one
that,
here. Yeah.
That one there. So you can just get the colourway. Bring it closer to me.
Okay.
So whoops.
So
you can see that's the
job
colourway. You know, you are.
Yeah.
So you can see if you follow from the grey all the way along down to the dark blue.
Oh, sorry. Now I see what you're saying.
That's the colourway on the edge of the quilt on the side.
I was trying to match them up to this. That's right.
Yes. Well, they do, hopefully.
All right, now we get that.
The,
yeah. Okay. But then you start to see your pattern building up.
Yes, as you go along.
Okay. Now we've got full instructions.
Yes.
So we've done our strips, we've cut down, what do we do next?
So at this point, once you triple check that you're going to get them the right way, because the number of times I've sewn this the wrong way round, I can't even tell you.
Check once, and then check a couple more times.
Check 3 or 4 times, then you can get them right. And then all you're going to do... sorry, just taking 2 seconds to check I've got these the right way round.
No, no problem. So right side to right side?
Right side, always right side to right side on these ones.
Yeah.
And you will find your life a lot easier if you press your seams open.
Mm-hmm.
I know that goes against the convention for a lot of people. And then once you've got them that way, and I just realised I cut this the wrong width. Forgive me while I make a minor adjustment.
Okay.
If I can find my rotary cutter.
No problem. As we're doing that, say we have got options for you. So you can go for the fabrics individually as options. They come in sets of 5, or you can go for the complete collection. We've got details for the complete collection on your screen right now. Makes 2. You can see you get enough to make 2 of these quilts. So you're having a look. They are stunning. So you're getting very, very unique patterns. You can see all the options on our website as well. So do have a little look. Okay.
So once you've triple checked you've got it the right way round, you're then going to sew it into a circle.
Okay. Oh. Intriguing.
So the circles, you'll end up with hundreds of little circles on a row.
Yeah. Into a circle.
So you now have a Bargello ring.
Right.
Go on, pick a number between 1 and 27.
22.
Okay, so then let's say 22 is the top of your row.
Yeah, okay.
In my patterns, grey is number 1, so you'll count all the way along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
So 22 will be the one at the very top of your row. So then you pick off the line between 21 and 22.
Yeah.
See, lots of unpicking. I wasn't making it up.
Yeah.
And again, if you press your seams open, you'll find this unpicking process a little easier.
Right.
But I think it's just the technique you want to use.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that's the start of your row.
Oh,
so 22 is the first one on your row.
Would that be the top then, and you work your way to the left?
So if you're going,
right?
depending on which way the pattern goes, if when you pick 22, that would be the one that would be 22. So you'd unpick 21 and 22, and that will then be the start of your row.
Amazing.
And then as long as you keep these in the right directions, because I've taken it where I put 21 and sewn the whole way round. So just make sure you're going 22, 23, 24, 25 all the way along.
Yeah.
And then that's how you would, that's the process of the Bargello, simplified to one block. So the next one along, you would do 23 or 21, because they go down step by step, and then you'd have them as you go along, and you'd stitch them all along.
Incredible.
Hopefully that makes sense.
No, it does.
If not, the pattern is very, very clear. It's very, excuse me, idiot-proof, because I feel like I'm an idiot with these things. So I write them to be very, very simple and very easy along the way.
Amazing. If you do have any questions whatsoever, if you're sat at home, we've got John here, so we would love to hear from you. studio@hochanda.com. Would now be, you've got choices. You can carry on if there's anything else you want to show us, or we can have a recap. You want to carry on?
Should we do a recap? It's up to you. Well, we'll do a recap after this.
Yeah, okay.
Because we're going to make this block.
Yeah, okay.
Which I think is quite fun.
Just having a look. So this is our contrary wife. Very nice. Now you do get the patterns for 3 of these blocks. Actually, I'll show you all 3. So that's your contrary wife. This is your, I want to say wedding ring.
That is the wedding ring. You're getting good at this.
Hey.
And then the contrary, the bachelor's puzzle. I don't actually think we have the bachelor's puzzle.
We might
out
have
because
it.
it's in the next show.
Okay. Yeah. So we do. You'll see. You'll get all 3 patterns for those blocks, and you're getting the fabrics. They come in sets of 2, and we will show you those. Oh, we got the patterns here actually. Cheers, guys. So these are the 3 patterns that you're going to be getting. So you can see there. That's your contrary wife. Then you've got your that's your wedding ring, and that's a bachelor puzzle. Awesome. Cheers, buddy. Okay.
And I didn't cut these directionally. I got one of them wrong. So you're going to have to keep some of the dancers being upside down.
That's okay.
But I'll move them around so it doesn't... I shall make them all upside down.
Yeah. It's interesting you say that, because it's something we talk about. I was mentioning it on Good Morning Hochanda. When we're buying fabrics, sometimes you get a design. If it's non-directional, obviously, it's a lot easier to work with.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's this way, at least you've got the dancers going... Maybe they look a bit like a dance around.
They're dancing around.
Dancing around, exactly.
Okay.
Sorry, I seem to be trapped by wires.
No problem.
So, and then half-square triangles are the bane of most people's existence, but what is so nice about this fabric is, given that they've printed it themselves, they've got a little treatment on it which makes the fabric a little bit firmer, which washes out beautifully once you've made the block. You just, once you've made everything up with it, give it a bit of a wash before before you use the finished product, which just makes it a little bit easier to make your half-square triangles. So all I've done is taken the 2 triangles, right sides together, and I'm sewing, not very well, sewing along the long end.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put you to work.
Hey, I'm happy to help out.
It's got to be done. The iron should be ready, otherwise just give her a little bit of a shake.
Am I pressing to the
either
dark?
side, or you can press the seam open, but you might burn your fingers. So press to the. You always press to the dark side.
Okay. Also, I'm going to be here. I'll crouch. There we go. Da, da, da. Very nice.
My husband is sitting at home going, see, he doesn't even iron on the TV.
Oh. It's okay. Listen, you're the talent. So I think Charlie's got some pants in the green room. If I can press as well.
That's a good idea. I'll get you. I don't want you being bored.
There you go. Thank you. Nice.
Luckily, there are only 4, so you're halfway.
Can I hear my producer Charlotte says I look very uncomfortable ironing. It's only because normally I'm right-handed.
Well, we put the iron board the wrong way round.
But
that's my fault.
It's the cord's short, so we can't turn it around. No, not your fault at all. Give that another one, actually. Here we go.
Well, for the next time I get you ironing, I'll make sure I get it the right way around.
Oh, no, don't you worry.
Should I not encourage this ironing process?
No, I think it's good. I always like helping out, to be honest. I feel like I'm part of the gang. Great. I really like the contrast between that bright, bold pink and the dancers, the can-can girls.
I love these swirls. I think they're fantastic.
Now, they are an option, so if you did want to go for that colour combo, you'd have to get both. But I tell you, it's good value, the fabric, so worth considering. Nice. Okay. So how did you get involved with Kirsty's show, then?
Just there was a whole application process, and I thought, well, if you don't try, you don't know.
Yeah.
So I tried, and yeah, that was that.
Wow. Must have been exciting.
Oh, it was fabulous.
Were you nervous?
I really enjoyed it. But it was the ladies I was with. They were so talented.
Nice.
And we actually genuinely really did like each other. It felt that way. They were just such lovely ladies.
Is that one okay? Have I done that okay?
Yep, you're good.
Yeah?
You can do my ironing anytime you like.
If anyone has got any ironing here, I'm you know.
Girls, take it up quickly. He may change his mind.
Callum,
quick.
Come on.
I have this horrible feeling. By the end of the show, you're going to have 6 kilograms of ironing waiting in your reception for you.
Here we go, Callum. Come on, let's have a look at this.
This is brilliant.
Thank you so much, Anna.
Oh, this is very. Look, I don't know. I'll sort it out for you. You don't worry about that. Okay. We'll carry on.
I like it. So because I'm always convinced I'm going to do it the wrong way around, I always lay my blocks out so I know where I'm going and what I'm doing with it all. That is too funny. I love it. And I'm going to remember this because I'm going to bring my shirts in.
Everyone's going to start bringing
I know.
stuff in.
So once I've done that, I then go and put a square onto a half-square triangle.
Okay.
And I do a row of 2 because I always get them the wrong way around.
Are we done with the pressing unit?
For now, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But I think that's going to be the hit of the show, so you can carry on doing that.
Okay. I feel there's a feature there. You've got Let Leonie Loose and Ironing with Yanis.
Oh, Ironing with Yanis. That's a good hour and a half in itself.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it'll be quite as popular as Let Leonie Loose.
You need to believe in your skills more than you do.
So, Andrew, your husband, is he a crafter?
No, he does architectural Lego.
Wow, that's cool.
He gets this really incredible Lego.
So you've both got quite creative minds then.
Yes, his is much more than mine.
You've got different outlets.
He did an architectural degree, and he buys furniture and gets the most incredible designs for that.
Oh. You sound like a very proud husband.
Oh, I am. Yeah. I'm the luckiest husband in the world. Anybody who's going to put up with my fabric stash in the house for so long. So now you're just pressing those either way you like.
Okay. Got it.
And I'm
I have to get up again. I'm sorry, Chris.
Well, you can rotate. If you can do.
I don't want to turn my
back to the cut.
It's a golden rule. You can never turn your back to the audience.
This is when you've been doing it longer than I have.
Oh, okay.
Well, should we turn that round for you?
No, it's good. I'm good. Cheers, buddy. Very nice. I'm enjoying being part of the show. This is
It's
nice and
brilliant. You're
relaxed.
very good at this.
Well, you're very kind. I don't think I'm quite living up to that billing, but it's good.
I think you are. Well, all my seams are done right, so I'm happy with that.
Good. It's coming together very quickly.
Well, this is what I liked about this block, is because we've done the easy, medium, and then the oh my goodness, you've got to be joking block.
Yeah.
Which is the bachelor's puzzle. That one nearly pushed me over the edge, but we got there in the end.
You got there. Nice. So tell us about your ladies. So you do a lot of teaching?
I do. Not as much as I'd like, but oh, I love them to bits. They are so wonderful. What have I done?
How many ladies do you have in your group?
We've got usually about 15 to 20 of them.
Oh, wow. Good sized group.
They are lovely. And that goes that way. Sorry, I had.
I think there's one I might have not pressed.
No, I think I've sewn these all sillily. There we go. I've just got to use my brain. There we go.
Okay.
That's it. Sorry. It's because I was missing a piece. It's like when you do a jigsaw puzzle, you're always missing the last thing.
Need Andrew here to help.
So my little ladies, they are just so special. We had a sort of bit of a speed sewing block together day 2 days ago, and Irene and Sandra, bless them, they came down and gave me huge hands. They were lovely.
So do you think any of the ladies will be taking on these patterns, or have they done similar?
I've already had 2 ladies message me about this quilt, which is on at 11, wanting to do it.
Wow, I mean, look at that.
And I think
so you can find that on our website.
I'm going to force Irene to do the Bargello, because she was looking at it and going, oh, I really like that one. Yeah. You see, what I like about the Bargellos is that the younger generation like much more contemporary, but more modern.
Well, they are. It's a classic, Bargello, but equally it is modern. And I think you've done really well. The fabric that you've chosen
is incredible.
Really nice.
Really, really good. And the great thing with the fabrics is it's just spots and plains. So the fact that you can make something so amazingly interesting out of just plain spots and. Now this is where I'm going to miss a point. So please don't judge me if I miss my point. I'm going to try and get it.
Okay. We'll get right in there and see. We'll judge you. No, I'm only kidding, John. I'm only kidding.
You've made me nervous now, so I'm actually going to try and get it as close as I can. Right. We'll hope.
See, crafting is hard as it is, but when you're on TV, it suddenly takes on a whole different dynamic. No, that's very good.
Okay, I'm hoping. I think I got one of them. I'm not sure I got the bottom one.
Okay.
And if not, you're going to have to do some very creative ironing to make sure it looks a bit better.
You leave it to me.
You've got this. I keep looking for the little pot that I put my threads in.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm not happy with that.
That's pretty good. Well, look at that. Let's put it to test. Now look at that.
Not bad. I'm happy with that.
That fabric, I have to say, the contrast looks fantastic.
I absolutely love this fabric.
Oh, now look, there's no hiding it there.
No, don't zoom in that close. That's the problem with these gorgeous HD cameras. You can't hide anything. Even when you give it a good old tug at the end.
Yeah.
But this block, this one being the easy one, is, you can see it, I'm literally just cutting it out. It took about 3 or 4 minutes. And if you make sure you get it the right way around, what have I done?
Other way around? There you go.
I've sewn this the wrong way around.
There you go, that's it.
No, that's meant to be on here. Ah.
Oh, okay. Well, look, would you like some time to unpick? We're going to do a recap.
I can't believe I did that the wrong way. And my point was perfect. Only on live television can you get it that wrong.
There we go. Look, it happens. What we'll do, we're going to do a recap, and by the time we come back, as if by magic, we'll continue our demonstration. Jump on the website and have a little look. So, you can find everything we have on the show on our website. Do check it out. There's lots to explore. Some gorgeous kits. Now, we've got different options. We've got options with the fabrics. You can see you're getting the patterns in there as well. So, 2 fabrics. You're getting the pattern with the mix in the mix too. You decide whether you want the pink and purple swirls, the can-can girls and text, the 50s dance and splatter, or the shells and she sells seashells on the seashore. $14.98 your price there. Well, good morning to Charlie Hopkins, who's just sauntered into the house. Look at the entourage you have with you. You can see everyone coming in. There we go, Charlie. How you doing, buddy? There we go. There you go, on TV. Here you go. You're never safe from the cameras, Charlie. Never safe from the cameras. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go for the option that everybody's going for at the moment. I'm so happy because chatting to John, and I know how much of his time he's invested in creating this pattern for you. We're approaching a quarter of the stock gone for this pattern. Now, what I would say to you, I understand anyone's books, $99.99, it's a considered purchase. But when you do consider the fact that you are getting 14 meters of fabric. So you're getting your plain, you've got your dotty in there as well, your neutrals, your blues, your pinks and your purples. So getting both plain and dotty. Not only that, and this is the real salient point. This is what I wanted to get across. When John saw this price, he thought it was wrong. And he actually said to me, really, it's $99.99. I'll tell you why he said that, and I think at home sewers you can relate to this. In anyone's books, now this is a quilting cotton. It is a beautiful quality. So when you get it, you can see the quality. I know with quilt you have to feel it, but you believe me when I say this. It is a gorgeous 100% quilting cotton. So you would pay £10, let's say, for a quilting cotton a metre. So in effect, you've got £140 worth of quilting cotton here. But then on top of that, you're getting batting in the mix. Now that batting, what? Another £15, £20 for your batting. And then on top of that, you're getting both patterns. This is just the front sheet, so you're getting full instructions, full patterns. So you're getting both patterns for the quilts we've got in the studio now. So those would be $9.99 each. So me just tossing it up, that's like £180 worth for $99.99. You can then split the price in half, pay £50 today. What I do want to show you, Chris, I don't want to be difficult, buddy. Could we just show the quilt? And I'm going to walk over there. I'll tell you why, because you need to have perspective here. So if you come with me for a second. How many times do you see a kit and we say we're offering, and look, it's a great price. We might offer, say, something half this size or a quarter of this size, and it'll be about £50. Here, look at the size of this quilt. It is massive. You're getting everything you need to make 2 of these. We've also got another one behind John, but you can see there. So it is and it is such a beautiful design. The only thing I do want to point out, the borders around here, that's used you can use from fabric from your own stash. But all of this beautiful design, you are getting the pattern, all this fabric, and at the end of it, John still had fabric left over, which really is a testament to how much you're getting in there. Thank you, Chris. Sorry, I know that's not how we should be doing it, but I just wanted to you really needed to see someone standing there, and I'm 6'1", just to give you an appreciation of the size of that quilt. I am 6'1", I'm doubting it. I'm 5'7". No, I am 6'1". Okay, so. Great value, it really is. Great quality, great price. That price is fantastic. Now, we have got other options as well for you. So if you wanted to break down, say if you wanted to get just a collection of pack of 5 plain with the pattern, you can do that. It's at the bottom of your screen so you can see that. But for me, I love a bargain. If your budget can stretch, if you can go for the complete collection, if you love, we're now over a quarter of the stock. The thing you have to bear in mind, and I'm always conscious of the fact that we can't buy everything, and I totally get that, but when you see something special come along, this to me, I will flag this as a special hour. This bundle is something that if you've got a guest coming in, and I think if I was at home, you'll know this, you're like, really? That is a very good price. The size of the quilt, and also, it's original. If you've never made a Bargello quilt like this before, if you want to work in a different way, that is a brilliant shot. That is a fantastic quilt. 30% of the stock now has gone here, but look at the undulations, the play with the colours. It's modern, it's contemporary, but it would look good in any home. The hard work has been done by John because plotting out that design took him hours upon hours upon hours to get right. John's done all that hard work for you. To actually construct this quilt, you've seen it. It's just building up the strips and working from those numbers. It really is not hard. You could actually take this on even if you're relatively new to quilting. $99.99. You're not getting just one quilt, you're getting 2 of these quilts. And it's something like 450 by 67. I mean, they are big, big, big quilts. Great price on there too. Right, we've got some more to show you as well. We had a little look at this quilting demonstration. So we're working on the 3 blocks, so you can see those there. That's your 3 blocks. We're just going to show you. You're getting all 3 of these blocks, so your contrary wife, your bachelor puzzle, and your wedding ring. So you're getting those blocks, and you choose the options of the fabrics. They come in pairs, so that's your pinks and your purples. Very nice. Then you've got your Can-Can Girls and your text. Beautiful. You've got your 50s dancers and your splatter, like that. We're working with the 50s dancer and actually the pink. And then you've got your shells and your shells. Yeah, that isn't easy to say. $14.98 your price, $190,945 your item number. But I have a question for you. Hey, everybody, what's in the box? Charlie, the only one that looked round. There we go. We have got what's in the box running. If you've made any purchase so far, you are in line to possibly be your name to be pulled out, and you get to decide what is in the box. Charlie's having a look. Charlie, what's in the box?
Some nice goodies.
Charlie's having a little look.
Surprise.
He's saying it's a surprise. He can't tell us, but he's intrigued. So you get to decide what's in the box. Let me just show you how it works. So this is how it works. One lucky customer who makes a purchase within the first 40 minutes of each live show will be randomly selected to choose from one of the 3 mystery boxes that will contain prizes valued from £10 to £50. Winners will be contacted via the phone within the same live show. We've only got 2 more minutes until we select the winner, so in my view, if you are going to purchase anything, get involved. Get it now into your basket so you could be in line to be choosing what is in the box.
So you said I've got 2 minutes.
No, you haven't got 2 minutes. Viewers at home have got 2 minutes.
Yeah. 2 minutes, we should be able to.
Here we go. So we're just going to continue with our contrary wife block. John did not pick the name for this. It's a heritage name.
I really didn't.
But now where did we go wrong then earlier on, John?
I had sewn the 2 block on the wrong end.
Okay.
And we've all done it.
We've done it. There's no judgment here. It's a judgment-free show of doing.
Oh, it would have been really annoying if I'd done it again, wouldn't it? So there we go, and
Perfect.
then just the last one.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
That's why I always lay the block out, because that way then at least you can see if you've made a mistake which way round to do it.
Nice. Do you find it quite mindful?
Very much so. Very, very much so.
How often do you go back to South Africa?
Not very often, but I'm going in August. I'm going to the South African Quilting Festival.
I'm
amazing. Very excited about.
Amazing. You'll take lots of pictures. By the way, can we follow you on social media?
You can indeed.
How do we do that?
John Cole Morgan on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm still awful on Instagram. I'm much better on Facebook. And I've got my Beginners Quilt support group on Facebook, which I love that.
A beginner's
Beginners Quilt support group.
That's cool.
And it is so supportive.
Yeah.
It's really lovely. Because some groups you can have a little bit of nastiness.
Yeah.
But there's none of that with us.
Good.
And there we go.
Done.
But what's so good is you can see on this one I put the dark colours going out, but on this one I did the same thing. I was meant to do it the other way around.
Well, that's okay.
But it's good. But you can see with the purple, it just works really, really well. And it's directional and you can do it each way.
It's a lovely block.
I love it. And it's really easy if you do it the right way round.
So imagine incorporating this block, cushions, quilts.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, just going to give you a quick recap of what you are getting in here. We're not going anywhere, just going to flash you a picture. So take a little look. You can see that you get your choice of fabric, so you get to pick any 2 of those fabrics. You've got a lovely mixture of designs to choose from, and then you get the pattern, so you're getting those 3 blocks included for $14.98. Good value. 190,945 your item number. The big bundle is absolutely flying, and it should be busy because you're getting an utter bargain here. 14 meters of fabric. You're getting your wadding included in the mix, and you're getting 2 patterns. 40% of the stock has gone, and I'm so pleased for John because I know it means a lot to him. But look, just value alone for $99.99, you would struggle to get fabric for that, 14 meters of fabric for that price. So you're getting your dotty, you're getting your plain, and it is a quilting cotton, so it's a really good quality cotton. Putting on top of that the fact that you're getting both patterns, so you can see the 2 quilts here are absolutely stunning. So you're getting the patterns to make both of those quilts. You've got more than enough fabric to do the front of both. And on top of that, you're getting the batting for one of those. I think that is fantastic value. $99.99. But not only that, because you're shopping here at Hochanda, you're able to split that price in half. £50 today, we send everything out to you, and then in 4 weeks' time, another £50. What should we do next then, John?
So, I didn't think I had described that Bargello as easily as well as I could. So what I did is I took your, I think you said 22,
yeah,
and I thought we'd decrease, because that's my favourite colour ever.
Nice.
I love
a
that
gorgeous
fabric
colour,
colour. So I thought we'd go 22, 21, 20.
Oh, it shows how that is a great
show you the
example,
way of doing it, and that way I just thought it's really quite good to be able to show people what they're
22,
doing. You chose
21.
22, that's 21, and that's 20.
Yeah.
And then the way you count it is you can see the colours we've got laying out here. You start with the grey, and that's number 1,
so
and you come all the way down.
So there's grey number 1, and all you're doing
right.
on your strip, so we laid out our strips, you're just counting down, so pick a number.
Well, let's do 20.
Okay, so look, grey's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, I'm going too quick. 18, 19, 20.
20.
There we go. Chris, I'm sorry. Do you know what I'm ready? Our director is like, yeah.
But I promise you, by the time you get to the end of the row, you won't even count them anymore, because you know that one's exactly. Exactly. So now you've got them, because you can see one's 2.5, 2 1/4, and 2 inches. You then just sew them together. But it takes quite a long, so bear with me, because it's enormously long.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Oh, and I've dropped one on the floor, but I'll get that later.
We're on the case.
And once because you've done all your unpicking, you can, oh look, magic hands are appearing. Thank you very much. Love it. Because everybody who said about the Bargellos, they're like, oh my gosh, they're so complicated. And yes, but it takes time. You just got to sit down, read the pattern from start to end, read it again, and if you don't understand, email me. My email address is always in every pattern, and I will happily talk to people through it.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it's one of those skills that once you know it, you just can't believe how good it is.
We did have, thank you, so who was this by? Anne actually emailed, Anne, thank you so much, it's very sweet of you. She emailed in the meaning behind Bargello.
Oh, fantastic, thank you, Anne, because I don't know that.
Well, I will tell you. So Anne's saying the fabrics put together is to create the appearance of movements. That's Bargello. It's fabrics put together to create the appearance of movement.
Oh, brilliant.
Which is what we were saying.
Well,
you kind of get
done that well.
a sense of the undulation. I think you've done a fantastic job.
Oh,
and thank you, that's very sweet of you. But you really do get a sense of movement from those. They are beautiful designs, and they're designs that you can see there. You can see they're designs that I think whether whatever home, traditional, modern, young, old, everyone can really connect with these. They're just beautiful quilts.
They really are. I feel bad. I should be using pins. I've got a lovely lady in my group who she won't sew anything without pins, and every time I do this, I can hear her screaming at me now. You should be pinning that.
Oh. Well, everyone's got their preference.
Exactly.
There you go, and you're spot on there.
Well, I don't know about that. It does take time. Sorry about the delay.
Oh, that's okay. No apologies necessary.
But what's important to remember with this is, and I'm going to just stop and do it, I have a safety pin that I put in the top. And the reason being is if you sew them all in the same direction, for some reason, nobody quite knows why, your fabric will bow. So your straight lines of your Bargello will become a bit bowed. So I always put a safety pin in this side, and when I finish sewing on that end, I take the safety pin out and I put it on this side, so I know I'm always starting on the end of the safety pin, because you will forget, and halfway through, trust me, on the 14th one, you'll be like, oh crap, which way round did I do that? Sorry. Which way round was it? So then you go and you make sure you've got your safety pin in it, and if you don't want to do safety pin, leave the ends in and only pull the ends out once you've actually done it.
Good ways of doing it.
But just find a way of doing it that you're not sewing the same direction the whole time, because it will bow.
And again, this is something I think sewers you can relate to if you've ever experienced that. But the good tips, and this is what I love about working at Hochanda, because we have some fantastic guests coming in, sharing their knowledge, and this is all the experience that you've had.
Well, trial and error, if nothing else.
Lovely.
Well, that's how all these tips come in, isn't there?
Yeah. Beautiful.
I feel like I should have done this on a smaller strip, but they were.
No, it's okay.
And I always get very excited when I go past the number 1 block. Because you know that you're towards the end then.
Yeah. But this is a compliment, actually. I know you're saying it's taking a little while, but it is a compliment, and I know you probably would have pressed those. So the amount of fabric that we're getting in this bundle is phenomenal.
It really is.
It's a bargain, but please don't let the price fool you. Because traditionally, and this is what I would say to you, if you really wanted to get a sense of the value of what you're getting, if you have a look at this one quilt here, to do the front of this, now remember we're saying that the borders you can dip into your own stash, but you can see the size of that. It is, how big would you say? I mean, just guesstimate.
Off the top of my head, and I'm not, please don't hold me to, I know it's 57, 57? I think it's 57.5 that way.
Yeah, down.
And I think this is 61.
Okay.
So I think this one is 51.
Okay, but it just gives you an idea. So they are substantial quilts. Now you're getting more than you need, more than enough fabric to do both. Half the stock has gone. You're getting 14 metres.
That's brilliant.
Well, I'm so pleased for you, John. I really am. Really I know how much it means to him. But look, 14 metres of fabric. Now, I know as a presenter here at Hochanda, we have some phenomenal quilts. Lap quilts, say, for about £50, but they'd normally be 45, maybe by 45. Look at what you're getting here. You're getting 2 quilts for £50, 2 of these quilts, and they are monster quilts. But also, forget the price. They're beautifully detailed. That Bargello, Anne who messaged in saying, that quilt that offers you the movement, the colours, that play between the dotty and the plain, but also it's the colourways too, the blues, the neutrals, the pinks, the purples. They all dance beautifully together. So you've got your spotty, you've got your plain, you've got your colour palette in there, the design, everything about this is different. It's quirky. It's stunning. This is a talking point.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, so what you've done now is you've done the 2 together. You've now got your second one to add on.
So now you see it build up. That right there is already looking good.
Exactly. But when you're now going to be sewing from the other end, leave this on the table, put your hand on it, and then drag the other side up. And then open it out so you know which way you're going. Ask me how I know.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you put the end of your fabric on there.
Okay.
Take it from there and do it. And it's a simple thing, but it's a little trick that as you're going through it, it'll make your life a lot easier.
We are approaching 60% of the stock. And,
that's brilliant.
You know, and I'm really, I am.
But you know what I was thinking about with this is every year come Christmas time, and it's 190 odd days till Christmas, I get very excited. We're always looking for... Oh, do we? I'm excited. So the great thing is you're always looking for mystery gifts to give in quilting and sewing groups. So if you love the fabric, for 14 metres of fabric with that, and you're not so keen on the pattern, it's a great gift.
It is a great gift.
You can then give that as a way, and it's got great value on it. So you're meeting all your limits as to what you're allowed to do with your mystery gifts and things.
I don't see anyone at home who can't not love these quilts. Seriously, I think
even if they did, I'm just putting ego aside on it, and I won't cry. But it's just the fabric. There's so much fabric there for that price.
You are adding a lot of fabric to your stash. 14 metres of fabric, and that's just something. The reason why we keep on going on about that is because something sewers and. Look, I'm a novice, but even I can relate to the fact that normally for a good quality quilting cotton, you'd be looking at £10 per metre. So instantly, just for the fabric alone, you would be looking at about £140. But then when you factor in you're getting your batting and you're getting the 2 patterns, which are worth $9.99 each, that is a fantastic price. It really is good value. You can split it in half, getting 2 designs and enough of the fabric, and you've got some left over. But what's interesting seeing...
you have to put it over your shoulder.
Over your shoulder. It's interesting seeing John build up the Bargello. And you know when we talk about counting, you just you count that first colour. So we've laid out our fabric. So you always start with grey. Grey's number 1, and then you work your way down. And John's quite right in saying that in time you're not going to be counting, because you'll know that, say, the turquoise that John's fallen in love with, his favourite colour, you know that that's going to be your 20. Is it 19? Yeah, you're 19. So you'll know. You'll pick up on it. Yeah.
Almost finished this line, and then you can see it goes better as you build it up. It grows and develops.
You've got me onto now. I like block work. I love block work. So you know the 3 set of 3 patterns, but the Bargello now is something I would love to give a go, because I really do think even the beginner could
teach you how to do it.
All right, I'm going to take you up on that. I think it's beautiful, and I like the
great thing is that you can,
size.
with the FaceTime and all that, you can end up teaching it all online. It's really easy.
I'm sensing a craft along with John.
Oh, I'd be up for that.
Yeah, would you? We could do that.
I would love that.
Imagine 2 hours. You've got to think, if we can do a project in 2 hours that people at home...
If I can make it 6 hours, if I can do a whole quilt in 6 hours for the television, I can try and figure out a project for 2 hours.
We can
definitely do that. That's a really good idea, actually. I like that. And a tip, when you're getting smaller, you know you've got your seam allowance right. When you actually, that nestles in really nicely into the little gap there along your seam allowance on the other side. Almost done.
We are at 60% of the stock for our big bundle. It's where everybody's going at the moment, and I'm not surprised, with value for money out the park. But also, forget the value for money. These are quilts you're going to want to make. You're going to enjoy them. This is what you're getting. So it is a... Oh, now, I'm just thinking, when this arrives, you know, some things you get excited about, but when this arrives home, okay, what we're going to do, just show you what we've been working on. So that is the starting point from your Bargello. Now, John's just been doing this, and you can see how it has started. So that was my original choice, 22. And then we just build up our design. So working back, there's 20, there's 19, and that is the start of your Bargello. Wonderful. John, thank you so much.
Absolute
I've
pleasure.
really enjoyed
Loved
it. Do you know, I can't wait to work with you again. You're a lot of fun, buddy. I really enjoyed
brilliant.
it. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Please follow John online as well. It's well worth doing. Let's jump onto the website. Loads to discover on the website. So you can see there, we've got loads of goodies. What are you going to be popping into your basket? Bargains to be had. For me, though, there's only one choice. That monster bundle. 14 meters of fabric. You're getting your batting, you're getting the 2 patterns for $99.99, and not only that, you can split the price in half. Hello, bargain.
And you get the wadding.
And you get, with a batting in there as well. Cool. All right, so we have started a promotion. It kicked off at 6 yesterday. It's going to run through till 6 o'clock on the 18th. That's Tuesday. Each hour, the only hours that are excluded are Good Morning, Good Evening, Hochanda, where we play what is in the box. Now, our winner for this hour is Cecilia. Beautiful name, Cecilia. Cecilia didn't want to talk online on the live show. That's absolutely fine, but she has chosen. So, box number B, letter B. Should we have a little look?
Yes,
Should we open it up? Oh, what have you got in the box? You've done well.
Very well.
You've done very well. Cecilia, look at all of this. You've won a bumper I think that's the top prize.
That is the top prize.
Do you know, we've had 3 winners for what's in the box, and everybody's picked the top prize.
That's brilliant.
So that's £50 worth of fabric winging its way to you, Cecilia. You've done very, very well. You will have... Should we have it? Let's have a flick through these.
Sorry.
No, let's have a look. So, Cecilia, look at all of these. Beautiful floral print coming through as well. This is very...
They're really good.
Cecilia, you have done very well. We will have another opportunity for you to be entered into what's in the box in the next hour with Charlie. So the way it works for anyone who maybe is tuned in like, hey, how do I get involved? Absolutely free to enter. So each hour, if you make any purchase within the first 40 minutes of the show, your name's put into a hat. We draw names at random, and then at the end of the hour, we pick. So you get to choose A, B, or C. Cecilia picked B, and she won the top prize. So well done to you, Cecilia. Can we just open up the other 2 to show you what you could have won? So if you'd gone for number C, you would have got your ribbon organizer and your pins. They're your bobbin pins, bobbin organizer, sorry, and then your pins. And then if we'd gone for number A, you would have got 2 patterns.
Shows, both of the shows.
Well, there we go. You would have got the patterns from the shows. So that would have been our middle prize, but you got the top prize. You got all the fabric, so well done to you, Cecilia. Absolutely.
Well done.
Bargain.
I've worked with these before. They're lovely to work with.
Great cotton, and they look, the colours
really
as well. I mean, great way to bolster your stash. We were talking about Hayley, Craft Sale Silly had the carousel, the fabric carousel. I mean, this would be fantastic, but well done, Cecilia. When are you back next, John?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. What are we going to be doing?
So it'll be the quilt with the contrary wife, the wedding ring, and then the killer bachelor's puzzle.
It's a beautiful quilt, and it's something I know you've already had ladies in your group saying that they wanted to have a go at that quilt.
Yep.
It's good. What kind of standard will we need to be to take on that quilt?
Well, the good thing is I've done an intermediate, a beginner, intermediate, and then oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay.
So the oh my goodness block is not a joke, but it just take your time. I'm going to go through it on the show, and you've hopefully not get it the wrong way around like I did that one.
We got the support group for beginners on Facebook. No, give another plug. So anyone wants to
it's Beginners Quilt Support Group.
Yeah.
And you're welcome to join. Any questions? If I don't answer them, one of the other ladies do.
And you're on Instagram as well?
Yes, John Cole Morgan.
Make sure to follow John too. Thank you so much for your company. We really appreciate it. So John will be back. You come back at 11 o'clock and you're going to be joined by Hayley, so you can have a lot of fun there. We've got another fantastic hour just around the corner. I can see that Charlie is getting ready and we've got the ledge. A lot of Johns in the house today.
There are. We're very popular.
So John next door coming up next as well. He's got some, well, it's going to be John Craft too, actually. Thank you so much for your company. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Lots more, though, coming up here at Hochanda. So, John Next Door, the one-day special. Please don't miss it. After that, Sashiko with the Festival of Japan. I'm really looking forward to that. And then our John will be back with Quilt Along. Lots to enjoy here at Hochanda.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, all from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are very excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Welcome to Club G45 from Graphic 45, the monthly tutorial kit that allows you to create some of the most beautiful projects by accessing a step-by-step video viewable online. This month's tutorial is the Club G45 By the Sea Tag and Pocket Album Kit, containing nesting mini album and matchbook box and swing arm card set projects. You'll get almost everything you need to create these projects from scratch, including access to this month's step-by-step video tutorial and accompanying project sheet. Simply order yours by purchasing item number 545182 for £42.99 plus your postage from hochanda.com, or give us a call on 01733 62000 for instant access to this month's Club G45 from Graphic 45.
Hi, I'm Rob from Add Some Sparkle. My wife Jackie and I have been running Add Some Sparkle since 2010 as a small family business. We're both very passionate about papercraft in general, and Jackie's particularly passionate with paper embroidery, which is one of the main things we focus on now. So make sure you don't miss our Add Some Sparkle shows on Hochanda.
Welcome back to Hochanda. Bit bad to make catch up. 9 o'clock, one day special with our John. How are you, my friend?
I'm not bad, how are you?
Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Really looking forward to this. I'm so pleased with doing your show. You know I love working with you.
I do.
This is a big day, a big event, because not only John's here with John Next Door, brand new die collection, we've also launched this event last night, actually. It's called What's in the Box. So basically, if you buy something within the first 40 minutes of a live show, you're automatically entered into a giveaway. Now, there's 3 different boxes. Each one contains a prize. We will select a winner at about 20 to the hour. we'll get in touch and you select which box you'd like to open. Now, also, if you would like to call us live, we can speak to you. You don't have to, but if you would like to speak to us, we would love to hear from you. It's just like a phone conversation with you, John, and I. Looking forward to that. So basically, if you buy something, you're automatically entered. More about that later on. But John, the one day special. This is your latest designs, latest collection.
This is the latest collection. Yeah,
okay.
Just launched last night. This is the Lattice. I call this the Lattice mini collection.
Right.
Because the idea is that everything is sealed in one collection. This is everything you need in the Lattice.
Okay.
There's no more sort of, you know, coming or before or anything, but it ties in exactly with the collections I've done in the past.
I see.
And moving forward.
That's very important to you, isn't it?
It is. I think as a crafter, it's one of the most important things to me is I would hate to see someone buy one of like my box die, which is one of my most expensive dies,
right,
and then use it once or twice and put it away.
Yeah,
I want them to
because
be
it
able
won't
to
fit
say,
anything else.
It won't fit anything else. I want it to fit everything that comes. So whilst this is a collection that seals itself, it will also work with everything we've done before and everything that's coming in the future. And
I see.
It's mainly because, really selfishly, I love a lattice.
Why not?
And I do.
As in the pastry or the die?
More of the die, to be honest.
Oh, I love an apple lattice.
No, that just makes me think of apple pie. No,
oh,
in school.
Lattice.
No.
Anyway,
no,
sausage and bean lattice.
Oh, no, no, that's just wrong. Sorry.
No. It's not good, is it? Anyway, but with the dies, they're a bit lovely dies too, don't they?
They do lattice. But what I've done is, you can see here, this is just using the Anstey, which is sort of the main background die within the set.
Okay.
But that looks as if you've used a lot of layers. If you hold it flat, you haven't.
Oh, sorry.
Because the die will cut in as well as cut out.
I see.
So this back panel is just cut in. But if I bring up here, this is made just using the corners.
Right.
Now, this is a point we were saying on sort of last night. What you get in the corners, you get, I think it's 12 dies in there.
Right, okay.
So you get the 4 corners, because it's nothing more annoying than having one die and have to keep adding it in.
What tedious thing to have to do?
Exactly. Yeah. To make this background with one die, you would have to run that through over 16 times.
It would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. This, with the set, you only have to run this through 3 times, so your card isn't damaged. If you can see, the blue card isn't damaged, but if you grab that one...
Yeah.
So they work together with the circular centre, but I've got here, this is so not my colour mix, but I really loved this. There's another background made using exactly the same corners.
Of course, yeah.
But you can see how they work together in lattice and fit together.
Yeah.
And that's the idea. But then if I bring in one of the flowers, this is one of Martine's. Love this. That's using the lattice flowers cut in vellum and then coloured from behind. She came up with this idea a long time ago, but she's used it with the Anstey. But if I bring this one in, this is the lattice flower used just without the lattice on top.
Oh, I see.
That gives you a sunflower. So the idea is, across the 31 dies in the collection, you've got maximum flexibility.
You have maximum flexibility, but again, you run out of time, not ideas. With
yes,
you really, really do. By the way, even just the paper flower, I know Janice mentioned this last night, they're quite strong, aren't they?
They are. To say they're made of a lattice, if I pull one I cut a little bit earlier...
Because you'll think quite delicate and flimsy,
This is 240 GSM cards. This is 240 GSM linen card.
Yeah.
But you've got all that flexibility because it's in the design, not in the card.
Oh, I see.
So you've got a lot of strength in there. So as Janice said, they'd be great for mixed media.
They're perfect.
Yeah.
You could wax them up as well, make them look really strong.
You could, yeah.
Very
on the black,
beautiful.
they'd look lovely with that sort of wax.
All the 31 dies here, and you're saving £10. Now, you can get them in individual sets, but to be honest, if you can go for the deal, it's a limited time offer. It's a cracking price. Now, all you pay today, £22.98 with your P&P. It's £592,571. Now then, here's the thing. Over half of the stock's gone, and it's only just 9:05. Hopefully, it's going to last till 6 o'clock tonight. But we've got the whole day to get through, and over half the stock's gone. So I wouldn't bank on that. I think if you would like to get it, I would get it while you can, OK? It's the one-day special. If you like a one-day special, snap it up, grab it, because sometimes, well, quite often here at Hochanda, we sell out before the time runs out. So again, 592,571. Lovely selection, John. We've got folders on the show, very beautiful folders. We've also got an essential when it comes to framing, back and layering.
We have, yeah. We started out last night with the squares and the rectangles. The squares sold out.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. We've got the rectangles.
So they've gone. This is what we've got left.
Yeah, these these are my favourite basic dies from Presscut, which is a Crafts 2 brand.
Right.
I absolutely love these. I've had them actually longer than I worked with Crafts 2.
Oh, really?
Because they are just some of my absolute favourites. But what you've got are the notched corners. And you've got them in perfect aspect ratio.
Go see the scale down, don't they?
And it does look like a magic eye picture. And the idea is that what I've done within the collection is I've given all of those lattices notched corners, so they'll fit. So if I bring this one up, you can see how the 4 corners tie in exactly with the notched corners in that. So if you've got notched corner dies from other companies, these will fit in with it.
They'll fit in there, won't they?
As long as they've kept that nice aspect, which everyone has.
Yes, yes.
But they fit really well, but it allows you to then mat and layer.
Oh, nice.
Just show a couple with the squares that we had, but how they fit in exactly.
Right, yeah, of course, yeah.
And you can then mat and layer up using the dies in the set.
I do love the way that it is like a little vortex, isn't it? Like a trick on the eye. They're all scaled down, so you get a clever mat. It's not just different size, it's all scaled
down. There's one we did last night where it actually looks as if we'd mounted it on about 3 layers of foam and it was completely flat.
Right, oh really?
Because of just how your eyes work on it.
Really clever. We're busy for this now too. £90.99, 431 661. Now, that's a great deal there. Again, even like little stoppers for easel cards, side panels for stepper cards and things.
Yeah, they work absolutely perfect. I love that notch look. It has a real sort of it's the classic Art Deco,
isn't it? Isn't it?
It really, really is. I mean, it's got that. And what I love about these with the 16, you look in the middle, you've even got a tiny, tiny little one. That keeps it still keeps that notch. It's still in
even
the right
down there.
level. Yeah, so you could actually just use 2 of those, the smallest ones, and make a beautiful buckle.
Yeah, you could. Oh, you could.
You could do 3 of them along the card and put your corner. There's just so much you can do with this. I had to add them because they match so well.
There is. Well, nearly half's gone. Nearly half. Is it? Nearly, yeah. Oh, sorry, 40. Not far off actually. 40%'s gone soon. We are going to be saying half of it's gone soon. £90.99. It's 431 661. If you like it, do grab it. That's 16 dies, folks. And as John said, it's an absolute essential. Well, we've seen a few cards what could do with the one day special, but there's so much that you can do. You're going to grow and grow and grow with this collection. That's what you could be doing with a one day special in your craft room. Check it out. The call centre's just literally got a hit of calls. Do call us there. We will get to you. If you can shop on the website, all things are available on there too. But you won't find these there now, unfortunately. These have actually just sold out. Okay, so if you were on the phones for these or looking for these on the website, they have now gone. 862 069. This is for the with love tags and small butterflies. So another item just gone. So guys, thank you very much. Already 2 sellouts, John. Thank you very much. Well, always surprised. Always surprised with John. So, first demonstration, sir. What are we going to be doing?
So, what I thought I would do is I wanted to show. I've started a lot of the shows this way, but show you some of the flexibility.
Yes, do it.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the 4 corner pieces, and with the corner lattice, what you get is you get the 4 pieces, you get the circle for the centre, you get the square. I do love the way
you get 4, you know.
I know, it just annoys me when you have to get one die and sort of keep repeating. It is far too short. It really is. If you have to run something through your machine 16 times, then I really think you've got to give up.
And if you're a batch maker, not worth it. No.
I did make a card once with one single die that was like a build-up configuration die.
Right.
And I had to cut it 18 times to make the card.
Well, was it nice? Was it worth it?
It was lovely. It was a beautiful card, but it did take me over 4 hours. And I was thinking, is that really worth it?
No.
So, but what you get is, so you get these. Now, the idea is, of course, that what we can do, we can put these together and you can match them in the centre, like this. So we've got then the circle in the centre.
Okay.
Yeah? But what we can also do is we can rotate them round and we can get a square in the centre.
Okay.
Yeah?
Lovely.
Okay. We can rotate those round and we can get a shield.
Oh, nice.
in the centre. We can also match them together that way. So it's like having a puzzle.
It's like a puzzle, is it?
Yeah.
It's like a well-known little video game.
You can keep. Yeah, it just you can
where
keep
they drop down and you turn them
playing,
around.
And you can get all sorts of different backgrounds.
So like a cityscape there, like lights on skyscrapers there.
But what we've also got is, you've got with them the outside lines for each of those dies. So not only can you put different colours underneath, you can also cut them out separately and mount them like this.
Beautiful.
So again, we can
make...
cut
in, cut out.
Cut in, cut out, cut round, cut backgrounds, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So just go. So it gives me a totally different shape.
So even just those, there's lots of different configurations.
There is.
Even just with that, and you're getting 31 dies in the one-day specials. Going to keep me going. Keep me going.
What I've actually done is, I've cut out, using this, I've cut out from the outside line the black pieces. And you can see there how perfectly they match with
they do,
the
don't they?
notched corners. So this shape doesn't exist in a die. You've created that. You could even fold in the middle there and fold it over to give you a card.
Sure, sure.
And what I've done is, I've taken the next one in that set and I've just cut it out in white. I love the look of black and white. So we've got that. But what I can do, because I've got separate outside lines, I can drop these back in.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to cut them all together. So I'm going to drop these corners back in.
You can space them so easily, can't you, as well?
It works so well, but if you think now, I've run this card through once to make them at peace.
Yeah.
If these were separate, I would have to run it through. If this was just one piece, I'd have to run it through four times.
4 times, wouldn't it?
And then now I'd be running it through, I'd have to run it through another 4 times to give me 8.
Yeah.
Instead of twice.
And this could be a background now for a guy's card, men's cards, ladies' cards.
Yeah, you could use it for anything.
Occasions.
It's the flexibility. So I've got those on, so I'm just going to run that through.
Well, something for Mother's Day, Father's Day, which is Sunday.
Is it?
Might be. This is exactly why I'm running in my car to the post office after this show.
Oh, right.
Yes, shuts at 12. I've got that sorted. But seriously though, it's a good bundle. We've got floral designs there, something for spring, summer, all seasons free. You can always get away with using that lattice, but this is great value for money, not just because of the savings, the usability here. It's not specific to an event, so for happy occasions, sad occasions, anytime you want to send a card, you can use this. You really could. And you can make it like quite cool and funky. You can make quite grungy colours and backgrounds.
Yeah, you could do all sorts
for teenagers and things.
So what we've got then is just take these pieces off. But you can see there we go.
Very nice. That's cool.
So completely...
It's an Art Deco look, isn't it? It's the corners.
It really is. It gives a real difference. You compare it to everything else we've done.
Yeah.
So I could actually pop that back onto another piece of black or onto a piece of gold or something.
Right.
And show that colour through.
Gold's nice.
So I'm going to want something for the centre, but I'm also going to want something for the flowers.
Okay.
So... going to just do my centrepiece. I'm going to take a piece of the black, which I put around somewhere, and we're going to now use the Anstey die, and I'm going to use 3. I'm actually going to use, 3 of the dies.
Okay.
So you've got the cut-in dies. You can see how lovely and clean I keep my dies. And you've got the centre panel. So I'm going to use all of those together along with the outside. So I'm going to take a long piece of tape, pick up the first one, use it as a handle, pick up the second one, pick up the third die, and we're going to run that through.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I often think about little handles.
It just works so much easier.
That's one of your top tips.
It is.
And I use that. I always think that. Gives you control, doesn't it?
It gives you ultimate control.
It does,
It really does. So I've just taken a piece of the card again and I've folded it in half. What I'm going to do this time, I'm going to make a card blank that fits as well.
Okay.
So we've got it all together in one. So I'm going to take a little bit of tape and put it on the inside of the die. I'm going to turn the die over, get the folded edge, and put the folded edge up to there, making sure it follows the line of the metal, not the cut line, so that it won't actually cut.
I see. So
yeah.
The card.
So push it down, and that means it's stuck.
Very nice.
On there, exactly right. So we'll run that through. While that's going through,
And that could be for miniature little cards or gift tags
Anything
you're
with
using
those.
there.
Yeah, you can use
Got all
any
those
size of
sizes.
those.
Different bundle, by the way. It's the rectangular die set. So the square one's sold out. We've got the rectangles left. £90.99. Can you sort of like change the size if you wanted to? Can you sort of cut half, then turn the card around and move it down?
You can really play around with it.
Yeah,
you can actually make folds in it and things like that.
But so good value kit again. 431661. So for your card bases, for your mats and your layers, your frames, that could be the only die set you'll need to buy for that. Again, £90.99. Oh, I did say this a few minutes ago. We're going to be approaching half, and we are now. We're nearly half of the stock gone, and it's only 9:15, folks. So again, this is 431661. So your framing in such an elegant way will be done with this. This is going to be one that's